For a roof that's going to last with the best prices and awesome customer service, visit Majestic Metals. With over 70 years of experience, our knowledge and expertise are unmatched. And we've just lowered our prices, still providing the same prime warranty roofing materials guaranteed to last. If you want quality, strength, and service, visit On Airline in Sorrento or call 225-675-3800 or online at majesticmetalsinc.com. Your new roof is waiting. Let us get you covered.
This is Garrett Nussmeyer, and Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
The Tigers and their fans are some of the most dedicated in football. It's a quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers.
Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
Go Tigers. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. Let's go.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, October 16th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour one of today's show, Jacob Hester returns to the studio. We'll talk LSU versus Vanderbilt, maybe take a look at the initial injury report heading into Saturday. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town with Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn. Terrifying and terrible.
Live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
Stone him. Seize him. Welcome in, OTB, here on a Thursday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, the gang all back together. How was the tripod yesterday?
I would say strong to quite strong.
Kind of like your portfolio.
They say triangles are one of the strongest shapes out there, I think. Or if not the strongest.
I think it is the strongest,
Is it
correct?
the strongest?
Yeah, because they're sturdy with less legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Not a big deal.
I actually don't know if that's true.
That didn't feel right, but we'll go with it.
We're going to go with it right here on Off the Bench. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
The one brain cell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all things went well?
I would say we managed. We did it.
It went well.
It went well?
He did a good
I
job.
thought it went well.
Strong to quite strong.
We even had a technical difficulty, powered right through it. Wasn't a big deal at all.
Look, it was a little bit of a panic mode. It was the second to last segment of the show yesterday.
Yeah.
And like I said, I had emptied the clip out pretty good. I had gone through all the material. I'd stayed up late the night before prepping. It doesn't seem like I prepped, but I did. And I was like, you know what? We got the film review, second to last segment. We got Ask the Bench, last segment.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No brain cells needed. Well, Taylor screwed it up.
Was
Froze
it
the film.
Was it the cord? Was it your computer?
We thought maybe on the way out you might have unplugged something. A little sabotage.
Yeah.
So the tripod didn't get too strong.
I knew you'd do that all on your own.
So, you know how, like, I take his video from his screen over here. The video was up, but it was frozen on an old play, and we could not get it to reconnect.
Yep.
I will say one thing about this building for being a media company. Poor Wi-Fi. Very poor.
Yeah, I don't know if this was a Wi-Fi situation. I think
it was just I don't know what happened.
Okay.
It's like a fancy.
We
like a fancy aux cord.
Try it right now.
And I feel like it's probably like the Wi-Fi portion, probably because this building is so uniquely made,
yeah,
to say the least. just
the most uniquely
it's just
made,
a bunch of it's Frankenstein kind of. It's just a bunch of different parts put together that turned into one building.
When this building was being built, if you would have like mentioned, even like told them the concept of what internet was or Wi-Fi was, you would have been burned.
That's true.
Yes.
You would have been burned at the stake for being a witch.
Probably fair. Probably fair. So, well, I'm sorry the film didn't work, but for me, I'm happy because now I get to see it.
That's a good point.
I mean, if you prepped and you stayed up and you studied and you did like you don't want that to go to
for the
waste.
stuff I had to like talk about the video. There, there's not a lot. They do so many versatile things. There's not like a lot of like just like hidden nugget gems out there. It was just pretty much a couple of clips showing Diego Pavia being a meathead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I like that.
Yep.
I want to see that.
So, boy, we just waxed poetically about what the video would have looked like.
All right.
You can imagine what it'd be like if we did, kids.
Good to hear it went
Use
well.
your head.
Good to like
Radio's theater of the mind.
Well,
the group. Yeah. Right.
Honestly, but that's not as important as we want to know. We are curious, like how safe are the people of Lafayette,
the
Louisiana?
safest, Bo.
The
I mean,
safest.
so safe.
They're so
like,
safe right
wow.
now. Whoa.
This guy no safety.
Did you see how he intermingled the safety talk with football?
That's right.
Wow.
Now, the best part
Almost seamlessly.
I started thinking about it on the way over there, and I'm like, they picked the most reckless disregard for his body meathead fullback to talk about
zero safety. Yep,
Yeah.
they sure did.
I was like, I think targeting should go away. Like, I don't know. It went well though. Really good questions though. So I gave 15, 20-minute speech, talk, whatever, and then opened it up, and there's some really good questions.
Wait, like about safety?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, are you like an expert on it or something? Like, are you an OSHA?
No.
Like, are you on the board of OSHA?
No, I need to be.
They actually fired their OSHA guy after Jake was done.
No
They're like,
doubt
"We don't need
about
you
it.
anymore."
Absolutely.
But I did open it up, and I did tie it into safety in the workplace and football being a team sport, 111th, and all those things, and gave my personal stories. But I opened it up for questions, and there's some good ones. There's some really good ones. Some good leadership questions. Mentors of mine and who I've had, and also like teammates of mine that have been mentors and leaders, and what made them great leaders. And so we had great examples. I definitely didn't throw your name out there, though. I definitely didn't do that.
Well, everybody's got their own leadership style.
Hey, Jake, we should definitely go out on Thursday night. We should definitely go.
Yeah.
Team bonding.
Yeah, Richard Dixon tells a good story.
Oh well, now you got to share with the class.
When I was saying
Aw, come on.
No, you got to share with the class now.
Yeah, I was thinking about the 8 o'clock hour.
If you hurry, kids aren't in the car just yet. Maybe so.
If he had a little test, and I was wanting to kind of go out on the town a little bit, and I was like, hey, let's go out.
You were known to do.
Yep. And he was like, well, no, he's like, I got a test, I got to study, and I'm like, nah, dude, let's just do it. Come on. He's like, no, I got to study. And I was like, look, Richard, let's be honest with each other. You're probably gonna cheat anyway, so let's just go out. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
So we did it.
Statute of limitations there.
But he didn't.
He definitely did not.
Himself with his own brain.
For sure.
Let's go.
You have a good night though.
Oh yeah.
I will say,
sure.
and I've said this before on air, but not with Matt being here. He talked me into going out, like tying one up a little bit. One Thursday, like ever. It was the Thursday before the Florida game.
Boom.
I mean,
boom. Try to tell me it doesn't work.
The only time that like we went heavy in the paint on a Thursday.
Yep. When I was in
team bonding, it worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you were able to not call a play in the huddle.
Yeah. Tell me who your closest people are.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have told that story yesterday at the safety seminar.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it is okay to get lit.
Just do it in a safe way.
Yeah.
Just like have fun.
Just do it safely, responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah. Go for dose.
Go for dose. When we were in Green Bay, Friday night was like it was like the big hangout night. It was like the big
Friday, you said?
Friday. And we had a game usually
I
swear
to God, I'm not trying to be funny. I can't see Green Bay popping off during a weekday, so that makes sense. After being there for some time.
Well, I mean, it's each their own, and I don't like the crowded places. So Green Bay was perfect for me.
Right.
I love
dive bar.
For
sure. Dive. We love to go like shoot pool.
Was it did y'all go?
Play some
Did
bar
y'all
guys.
go the ones across the river?
In downtown Green Bay.
Yeah.
In downtown, we did downtown Green Bay. That was like more like you go like old like college party.
Okay, because the Chargers had like a draft party there, and I went, and so that's it. When I went for the draft, that's the only time I went over there. I was like, this is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. A little downtown Green Bay is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But no,
you went to the other establishment.
We did. Yeah, we did a little bit, but there's like when so I thought leaving here, I thought that people like the beverage, like Taiwan on pretty good, and they do. Don't get me wrong, but when you're in Wisconsin, it's like every 17 feet there's another dive bar.
Yeah,
right there.
You can notice it. Yeah, for sure.
They're everywhere, and they're fantastic. And the nicest people you've ever met, like sarcastically nice.
You had like the opposite of us though, because like for you, everyone probably knew every Packer.
Yeah.
Like for us,
like
being in Southern California, like
and
you could go to, like nobody know who you are.
Right. And it was a good situation in Green Bay because everybody kind of knew the deal. Like
that's good. That's true.
It's not like
they don't want to get the Packers in any trouble.
They didn't. They didn't want to get the Packers in any trouble. Everyone knew the deal, but like they saw Packer players all the time. So like, you didn't even like get. Not like Aaron couldn't go out that many places. Like once he got established, but like his first year starting, we were out all the time.
Yeah.
Right, but it wasn't that big of a deal. But then he started like.
But then you started to get him to go out on Friday nights, and the coaches were probably like, "Hey."
No, he did a little bit. We go out a little bit. He had his safe places.
Yeah.
We did go curling one time in the off season.
Like the Olympic thing?
Yeah. So it was Green Bay Curling Curling Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was actually we never noticed. It was right across the street from Lambeau, right across the street from like the entrance to the practice field. And it was just sitting there, Green Bay Curling Club. And I think it was after one of the Olympics. And
it was very popular.
It was really super popular because I think the American team, correct me if
dominated.
No, we did. We won gold. It was gold.
Like, they had the guy with the mustache.
Yeah, this is probably what 2014.
Yeah, something maybe before.
Maybe
no,
10.
it was before that.
Maybe 2010.
Maybe 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we took we started curling, and it was really hard. It was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Like to sit in a lunge and like slide on ice. They had like these like little cheater codes, kind of like the kids' chopsticks. They got everything that's like that helps you do everything. So they had like these little PVC pipe like holders where you could get on a lunge and it helped you slide, and kind of like a crutch.
Yeah.
So we'd do that, and so they were practicing the sweep in and doing all this stuff, and it was kind of cool because you'd go in there and there's like kegs of Dos Equis, like sitting on the ice.
Yeah,
it just stayed cold like that, and it was just like
that's awesome.
Like all like honor system.
Yeah.
You know, you put a tally by your name if you took a cup of beer. But anyway, Aaron starts going with us, slips, falls, boom, cracks head on the back of the ice.
Last time?
Definitely last time any of us went.
Did you get fined for that?
We were like, And then the next season, he had an issue with some concussions.
Yeah.
And I was like,
y'all did that. That's your fault.
Did you set him up so you could play?
It was
He's playing the long game.
Actually, he was walking, and I threw one of those big curling stones, hit him right in the legs, took his legs out.
You try to pull a Jonathan Moxon and get in there, Bo.
Nancy Kerrigan.
You were trying to go to Brown.
I could just see everybody on the sidelines there goes down with a concussion. They're like, damn, curling.
Yeah, no.
They just automatically all look at Flynn.
Each other.
Yeah. I can't remember. This might have been, was this after Super Bowl? Could have been after Super Bowl.
That's how y'all celebrated.
Super Bowl was the 2010 season.
So, I got to time that up with it. I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was like slow motion happening.
Somebody grab a pillow.
Somebody grab a pillow. Someone sacrifice yourself.
What did y'all do during the lockout? Did y'all get to Green Bay or an area and work out together?
No,
y'all didn't. So we did.
We actually made fun of the teams that did.
We did. So we didn't do like football.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to work out with weights and stuff. And look, a lot of us lived in San Diego, so it wasn't like we were all coming back for that. We lived there.
Yep.
So we went. That's where I met Jay Johnson. We went to the University of San Diego. We do weights, but then we didn't want to do football. It's like no, we play basketball like pick up basketball. And our team had multiple guys that played college basketball. So I'm just like, the last little kid over there in the corner, like, pick me.
I can lay up.
But then I finally, because I used to always like, hey, let's go play some soccer, because they had a soccer field right there at the bottom too. Like, let's go play some soccer. And so finally, like, they agree to go do it, right? And we're having a good time. We're having a great time. But Antonio Gates, now Hall of Famer, like he's kind of cherry picking. He wasn't like playing defense. He was just kind of back and forth. And he's like, hey, send it. Send him a ball, right? And you know how it is. You get competitive. You get excited. Like, he went full speed off the first step after not really running and pulled his hamstring.
No.
Playing soccer and during the lockout. Now, luckily, by the time we finally got back, because remember, we didn't get back all the way until August of that year. Remember, like, we didn't have any all season. So that was like in May. And so nobody ever found out. And like, he went to treatment and had everything taken, because you couldn't go to the facility. You couldn't have treatment in the facility. But I'm the one that passed him the ball for him to take off, even though he was calling for it. Like, I was like, this is, what year is that? 2011? I'm like, am I going to get cut because we're sitting here during a lockout and I'm the one that kicked the ball for Antonio Gates, who's like the best tight end in the NFL?
Yep. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, damn, soccer's good for nothing.
I know, and I could just hear, because Philip's the one that, like, Philip's like you. He's like, it's a commie sport.
Yeah, it's a commie sport.
So,
there's good air in those balls we could be breathing.
I've heard him say something very similar.
Yep. I know we're a little bit late here, but last story real quick on that lockout year.
I had to.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
No, I mean, finish it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play
hold on.
the
I just
sound so bad.
completely blacked out a little bit.
One more story on the lockout.
Flav gotcha.
Flav gotcha.
Oh, yeah. So we're sitting there. You were talking about the offseason workouts.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple teams like getting together and like they're making these big deals about it. So we're Super Bowl champs, and we have first game of the season. We're playing the Saints. In Lambeau Field, and the Saints historically Drew Brees, and there's these big articles and kind of a big show about their offseason workouts getting together, and so we're all kind of like, well, that's kind of nerdy. And so we start getting negative press. Like, Aaron starts getting negative press coming at him because we weren't doing anything. And Aaron's like, what are you talking about? Like, we're professionals. Like, we played longer than anybody else this past season. Like, we're not going to get together. And we haven't. Like, if guys want to come out here, we can work. But we're not going to do, like, this big pomp and circumstance. Like, we're going to work out, get the media out here, and make a big deal about what we're doing.
Right.
And he was getting crushed. Like, is Aaron, like, is he lazy? Is he a bad teammate? Blah, blah, blah. And we're all like, what are they talking about?
Oh.
So we go out first game of the season. We play the Saints. And so it's like this one that had been, like, highlighted for this off-season workouts.
Yeah.
And then us that were, like, the rebels that didn't care about anything. And we win the game. It was like a great game, though. Great game. Back and forth. Both offenses played really great. And Aaron, like, one of the best post-game press conferences I've ever seen at that time. He was like, man, I can't believe we won the game. He was like, think how much we would have won by if we had those off-season workouts. And I was like, boom, mic drop. You're the best.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, like, yeah, I definitely remember, like, now that you say that, Drew and New Orleans being highlighted and stuff. Like, nobody knew where we were and what we were doing. Like, it was just the guys that lived there. But again, we had one of the cities where everybody lived there. Like, Drew didn't live in New Orleans, so they had to, get together there. So,
yeah, just imagine.
Just imagine. I don't even know how we did that year. Probably not great. It doesn't matter. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
I mean, in classic Charger fashion, we're probably 9-7. Go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website. Not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. 225-925-8552 is the 24/7, 365 weekend game day holiday number. So if you've got an issue, give that number a call. But if you're looking to upgrade, give that number a call as well, at your home, at your business, big, small, everywhere in between. Go to centralplumbing.org.
Did you talk about the emergency services?
I did.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days per year. Whatever happened, if there's an emergency at your home, at your place of work, if you got a factory, if you got an office building, whatever happens, if there's an emergency, it doesn't matter what time, no matter what day, call 225-925-8552. Zach Payne the crew, the Payne family. They've all been doing this a long, long time. They are the plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. Give them a call. Go see them, centralplumbing.org.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore.
Shivers in your fever, scream me again. Never kisses, or do you ever send a full stop? Do you know where the wild things go? They go along to take your honey. Way down how we build our breakfast down and say my love, love, love. La la la, muscle to muscle, to toe to toe. The fear grip me, but here I go. My heart sings as I.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here on this Thursday morning. Almost said afternoon. We're not in the afternoon yet. It is definitely Thursday morning. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, and you can go to the website, You can check out a full list of services. You can check out the membership packages. You can give them a call, 225-953-8150. Go ahead, get ready for the weekend, get hydrated, and if you have a great weekend, go ahead and go in afterwards and get hydrated. Get back to feeling like your normal self and attack the week. Go to GoFlowIV.com.
Go to GoFlow. Get hydrated. Get vitamized right there. If you've ever been curious about IV therapy, about IV treatment, go visit them. See what they can do. Just talk to them about it. You can set up an account, be in and out in like 30, 45 minutes. Feel better. Straight to the veins right there at GoFlow IV.
All right, let's throw it to Tay because, well, the injury report came out for LSU football yesterday as they get ready to travel to Nashville to take on Vandy. And there was certainly a name on there that caught everyone's attention.
Actually, a few names on there that caught the attention. So, okay, look, we know Gabriel Relaford's out. We know Jamari Butler's still questionable. Whit Weeks has been placed on the injury report. He's questionable for Saturday. And maybe even more concerning than that, Bernard Gooden is doubtful on the injury report as of yesterday. So there's a chance Weeks doesn't play, and Bernard Gooden is trending towards not playing. Not great news.
Not good, Bob. So Bernard Gooden had the collarbone issue, wasn't a break, but did have an injury there. Do we know what Whit Weeks is?
I was about to ask you guys, I don't remember him getting hurt.
I don't either.
I mean, he was limping around out there a little bit, but you're the middle linebacker, you're going to get banged up. I don't remember a significant injury.
I know there was one series, I think it was like the beginning of the second half actually, that he wasn't out there at the beginning, and I was like, why is Whit not out there? And they were having some success, and then they had too much success for Blake Baker's liking, and then here comes Whit Weeks into the game. So I was like, oh, they're just maybe giving him a rest, or I don't know, whatever. But that's the only thing that I can even think about that would maybe signal he had something.
Right. It says here it might go back to the wrist injury he had against Ole Miss when he went out. But I'm like, that was 3 weeks ago, and he played last week. I mean, it's just weird. Like Kelly didn't mention on the teleconference. It just popped up last night.
It could have been a practice issue.
Yeah.
Could have been something that they've been dealing with, and they're not doing anything different. Someone just told them that, hey, what we're doing, he needs to be added to the injury list.
Yeah.
Because we're not following a rule. Could be as simple as that. I've seen that happen before. I'm not saying it is. But it's like, well, we've got a jersey on him. He's getting treatment. He's being held out of this many periods during practice. And then you get a news from like Bonnet or somebody's like that, like, hey, that he's over the limit of you have to do that. So I don't know. Maybe it's all for nothing. Maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know. But I guess the good news on silver line, if you're looking for something, is that defense has gone out and performed really well for a complete game without him already against a good opponent when he got kicked out of the game after the
third play.
Yeah, third play of the game. So at least they kind of know what they are, and they know that they can be successful and still be elite and still that was Florida game?
Yeah.
5 interceptions, I believe, still after that. So they can still go out and perform against a team with a similar,
Yeah, look, I mean, you never want to go into a game without Whit Weeks.
Yeah.
Duh. Like, that's the obvious
It
part.
makes you better.
But you have done it before. It is a deep position for you. Like, you do have a stable of linebackers that you feel really, really good about. Again, like, you want Whit. If Whit's available, he's one of the best in the country. So we're not acting like that's nothing. But you have, like Matt said, you have done it before, and it is a deep position room, so certainly something we'll pay attention to. Like for Bernard Gooden, that's a big one. I mean, he's done a really nice job right there in the middle. But you did see some guys kind of step up and have better days, I thought, last week against South Carolina, Tate. And I think it was you that was talking about Jacobian Guillory earlier in the week.
I thought Jacobian Guillory was great. I thought that was his best game of the year. Like, you go back and look, he didn't have a ton of tackles, but he got consistent pressure right up the middle. We do have some good news, though. Aaron Anderson and Paul Mamingo are probable.
There we go.
Both of those guys were you were a little concerned what your offense was going to look like last week without them. They are probable, so I mean we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean Aaron Anderson coming back would be a huge boost to this. I think he is your best offensive player. I think he might be your best player on the whole team. So getting him back, I think from just a comfortability standpoint for us, helping him kind of get back into
some confidence,
his confidence mode, his cocky mode, like him being a little bit I'm the best dude on the field. I can make every throw on the field. I think getting him back to that level that we know that he can be at. He hadn't been there this year for a full time. Like, we've seen the throws here and there, but like consistently do it. We hadn't seen him. We hadn't seen that Nussmeier in a season. So that would go a long way for that. I think Aaron Anderson is that good. I think he is that dude, and I think he brings a lot of stability to that passing game.
Yeah, he's the guy that you look for on third and anything.
Yep.
Whatever the situation is.
I mean, he just gets it.
Yeah, he does. He understands coverages. He gets open. He can make you right sometimes, maybe when you're not fully right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
That's
as
what
a quarterback,
good receivers do.
Yeah, he can make you right in situations where maybe you didn't see it the same way. So, yeah, that's a big one. That is a big, big boost for LSU, certainly offensively, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some offensive momentum. You get Paul Mubinga back at guard, and so it's somebody that has a ton of starts under his belt. And that's what the injury report looks like for LSU. Vanderbilt does have some injuries as well. We'll probably get to those at some point here in the show. But Whit Weeks did find himself on the injury report yesterday when we didn't know that he was going to be added to it. And here you are getting ready for a Thursday practice. So certainly something to monitor. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane Studios.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Go to the website, schedule a consultation right there on the homepage of the site. Have a conversation with them right there on the site. You can check out past client results, cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. If you want to check out what the G team is doing, Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media, right? See what they're doing in the local community. See what they're doing with your favorite Louisiana athletes. Always something big going on, and it's throughout the state of Louisiana. So put your area code, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys, the most experienced lawyers in Louisiana. So we've seen them. We see what Gordon McKernan, they do in the community, all over Louisiana, helping out the community. We see what they do with the G team, we've seen the billboards of all the big LSU athletes. We've seen all that, but at the core of it, Gordon McKernan injury attorneys are here to help all people in Louisiana if you've been injured, whether it's a car accident, whether it's on the job site. Give them a call, 888-8888, or go to getgordon.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
This is Gnarls Barkley. Yeah.
CeeLo Green.
But this was as Gnarls.
This was Gnarls,
Barkley,
yeah.
Right? All right. What you laughing at over there, man? You got a little something going on?
Oh yeah. I think I'm.
Did you do something?
I'm fighting the entire chat right now.
Yeah, you can't.
It's great. It's kind of fun.
One thing you gotta be careful about doing around here is comparing somebody to old Drew.
That's a good point. All I said was Aaron Rodgers is better than Drew Brees. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
You can't say that here.
I didn't say Drew's not good. One of the best to ever do it. I just said somebody else that was one of the best to ever do it, I think is better. It's my opinion.
Yeah. I told you when I first.
And they throw all these stats out. I'm like, I'm not looking at nerd stuff right now.
I'm not looking at facts.
Don't hit me with nerds.
You're on a nerd run right now.
I'm on a nerd run because LSU plays the nerds this weekend.
You know who's got some, speaking of stats, who's got some sneaky, like, becoming kind of all-timer? Jared Goff. Like, if you want to go just off stats, if it's a stat argument, Jared Goff is like,
Is he
some of the
one of the greatest of all time?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
is he better than Brady?
He's got some of the, well, not Brady, but just saying.
Does he have as many MVPs as Drew?
Does Jared Goff have one?
Nope.
So he got Clay got second,
Are they
right?
tied?
So they're tied, yeah.
Tied.
I mean,
He might be one of the greatest of all time, then.
He's kind of been top 10 since he's been with Detroit. Like, people crap on Goff, and it's not his fault because Stafford won the Super Bowl the first year with L.A., right? So they're like, all you had to do is get rid of Jared Goff and you win. But, like, Jared Goff's really good.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this. I mean, Drew Brees is one of the greatest to ever play the position of quarterback in the entire world. I'm saying that. I'm not saying that. Sorry, guys. Just telling you. My opinion.
Just slippery slope. I get it.
I know Drew's probably, I don't know, one of the top 10 of all time.
Yeah, top 10.
I don't know about top 5 of all time. That's a tricky list. I don't know. I made a top 10 list of the current NFL players yesterday. That was tricky.
Quarterbacks
of all time is tricky. Yeah.
You talked
we did
about
a little power rankings.
You talked about it on air?
Live. Right here on Off the Bench.
Wait.
It was a good list.
Who was it? Do we have it?
I
can
was
go back
just
and
saying
look.
we should have made it into a graphic. Do you remember?
I did. I actually.
You did it on Canva?
No,
you made your own graphic?
I didn't.
Oh, I thought that's what you were
Marler said he was
saying.
going to do it. But
Oh, okay.
He hadn't done it yet.
Do you have the list in your notebook?
Huh.
Yeah. Somewhere on my.
On your notes?
Okay.
I got somewhere on my person.
Was Justin Herbert in your top 10?
He was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shocking.
He was 3.
What?
I went back and forth between 3 and 4 because I had Stafford at 4. So this is not current list of like who I think the best quarterback is in the league, like in totality of everything, just like up to this point in the season.
Yeah. Okay. No, I mean Stafford always kind of gets forgotten in that conversation.
Did you?
But he still can rip it.
Do you know who my number 1 pick? I'll give you a hint.
Baker.
Taylor does not need to go to Goodwood to
Baker.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. I was watching the Chiefs game when they played. I guess it was the Lions last primetime game, right? And Collinsworth's like, there's not a guy that will go out there and like Patrick Mahomes and break these tackles and put himself on the line. I was like, did you not watch Tampa Bay on Sunday? I'm pretty sure that Baker Mayfield taped a smelling salt to his nose so it would be there the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
Collinsworth's the worst.
I really do like I don't get annoyed like a lot of people do. I actually like Chris, but when he gets in Mahomes mode,
That's
when
when
it's
I
bad.
don't like. Yeah,
That's when it's bad.
The rest of the time, I actually really enjoy him.
Yeah.
But whenever he starts
And
like
the
with the
Mahomes mode's
Mahomes
bad.
thing, I'm like, oh my
Like
god.
I'm never gonna compare the two. Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls. He's great. In terms of toughness, like he ain't touching Baker. Get the hell out of here, bud.
Oh, you are firing
Rage
those.
typing.
You are chicken pecking those keys away, man. It's all right.
Well, they're asking, do I agree if Drew should have won the MVP in 2011? And I said, no, I don't. Aaron Rodgers won it. We were 15-1 that season, and
we scared y'all though.
15-1 that season, defending Super Bowl champs, and he beat Drew in like a heads-up duel in a primetime game.
Yeah. We scared y'all though in the rain in San Diego.
We were terrified, actually.
41, like 38, something crazy like that.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Yeah, y'all did. Y'all played. Yeah, y'all were good. I mean, y'all were always good.
Yeah.
Never great.
It's never great.
Just never great, but always really good.
We were salty.
Always had a shot at it. But yeah, then we lost.
Who'd y'all lose to
in Kansas City? Romeo Cornell.
That's right. I remember.
I think Todd Haley had just got fired, so it was
it
was the interim bump that year or that week. But it was a great loss for me personally because I got to start the last game of the season versus the Lions
because we weren't going for
the perfect season.
Turned out great for you.
It turned out good for me.
I remember my whole family came for whatever Charger game that was, and that was because that was a primetime game, right? Sunday night. Or did y'all have the afternoon game? It was later than ours. Whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it was like 3:25, 3:15.
Whatever it was, we caught most of it at a local pub bar in San Diego, and it was cool. I was watching you get a chance to play, and you did okay that day.
All right, I think so. Richard, old Dick Dixon, was on the team for the Lions.
Oh,
I think he was. God, I can't remember the story. If he was he traveled with the team and he was sitting in the. Because he was either injured on IR or something like that. And I remembered him telling me that he was sitting there with his teammates, like next to him. I can't remember if he was on the sideline or like in the press box or like in a suite, like where some of the injured guys would go.
Squad and injured guys, yeah.
And he was like, I was like cheering the whole time. And I couldn't cheer, but I was like, yes.
I know.
Yes.
How's cheering, bud? I was cheering for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You didn't have a Lions, outfit on, though.
No, I did not. I did not. I'm just enjoying some cold pops in San Diego, watching you.
Anyway, good, clean fun here in the chat. Good, clean fun. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Look,
I love all of y'all.
The chat, and y'all know this. Like, you are defending Drew because that's your guy, and it should be, and you should defend him. He's defending Aaron because that's his guy. He should be. I'm going to defend Phillip in all these conversations because that's our guy. Like, we should. All right.
Separate conversation, though.
What?
Nothing.
I thought because you can only have Super Bowls to defend your guy.
No, I don't think Phillips at that Drew Brees, Aaron echelon.
No, because he didn't win one. If he would have won one, because he's 6th all time in passing yards.
Yeah.
But if you don't win a Super Bowl, I get that. That's why Dan Marino, if he would have won one, would be in the conversation. Like everybody would talk top 3 Dan Marino.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he's he's top 10, but he'll never get in the conversation top 3, even though Dan was doing things that nobody had done, had an arm talent that nobody had. But I get it. If you don't win a Super Bowl, you don't get talked about at that position. I get it.
Nature of the beast, though. Nature of the beast. You get overly celebrated when the team's good, overly criticized when the team's not good. Yeah. That's the nature of the beast. Quarterbacks and head coaches.
Yeah, we got to a lot of divisional rounds, an AFC Championship game, but we could never
And,
the hump.
Like you said, you scared a lot of people.
A lot. What was the old saying? Gosh, I'm going to mess it up. We almost always almost win.
Almost always win until this year, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, we'll take a break, but real quick before we do, I want to remind you about Campus Federal, Louisiana roots, local people, real service. That is Campus Federal Credit Union. So whether you're looking for a new checking account, remember, a ton of checking accounts to choose from, but make sure that you have the right one for you, and they're going to help you make sure that you've got the right one. A car loan or even help with your business finances, Campus Federal has been servicing Louisiana communities since 1934. Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, they understand what it means to take care of their own because they are from right here in Louisiana. So stop by a branch near you or visit campusfederal.org to learn more. That is Campus Federal, where family, community, and your finances come first. All right, so we will step away here, continue to get into a little LSU and Vanderbilt. Certainly going to dive into the Saints taking on the Bears. It is Dennis Allen Hate Week. I don't think we've talked enough about that. I'm not just saying us. I'm talking about the entire state of Louisiana. So we'll certainly get into that as well when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying, new, leasing, renting. If you want to, last second, drive up to Nash Vegas to watch the Tigers take on Vandy, it's not too late. Call Miss Lisa Sessions today. Reserve that rental. Every single thing is available. So if you want to rent a full-size Sequoia, if you want to rent a Sienna minivan, if you want to rent a Tundra, Tacoma truck, if you want to get something smaller, maybe you want a sedan, maybe you want a hybrid, maybe it's a quick little weekend getaway, you can do all of that over at allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
That's right. They see me rolling. If you are ready to roll in something new, make it a Toyota. If you've never driven a Toyota before, go over there right now and you can do a little test drive. You can check it out. Just see what they have down. If it's time to upgrade your vehicle, you got too many miles, or you just want to upgrade the interior, the technology, whatever it is, make sure you go see them right there on Airline or go to their website, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there.
locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Thursday morning. LSU getting ready to travel to Nashville to take on the Vanderbilt Commodores. I believe the line is actually still sitting pretty strong there at -2.5 in favor of Vandy. Again, ESPN matchup predictor gives Vanderbilt a 60.6% chance to win this game. So LSU is in all ways a dog.
Hey, do you want to test Jacob real quick to see if he listened to our show yesterday on his drive?
I definitely did
What?
not.
What?
He didn't.
What? You didn't?
He didn't know what
I
your
didn't
QB
drive.
rankings were.
I didn't drive.
I was gonna say what year? What was the last year in which Vandy was favored
Oh, yeah.
over LSU?
1945.
Ugh. Oh, wait, it wasn't 45. What was it?
He was close.
I was close.
1948, sir.
Ah, 48.
Oh.
Yeah.
Take a stab at it.
Thanks for listening.
I didn't drive.
So what?
My man Trey from Pro Dreams.
Okay.
Actually, because he was at the event. He drove.
Sure.
So he allowed me to.
Trey, thanks for listening as well.
Right.
He allowed me to prepare my speech. Wow. Get my notes together.
Huh.
Wow.
Both of you are.
I didn't think that would hurt as much
Yeah.
as it does.
Neither of you thought to put OTB on. That's crazy.
Not friends of the show.
silent,
Trey's
guys.
supposed to be a friend of the show. And
Yeah, friend of the show. Not really. Let's listen to, who's the other one?
Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Oh, forgot about our beef with Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Is that what y'all are listening to?
No, it was silent. Well, we were talking,
That's,
but
I was going to say that's a choice.
yeah, no. We were going over because he knew the company.
Yeah.
He's the one that set it up, and so we're going over, some ins and outs, if you will. Look, the people of Lafayette are safer today because of it.
I don't know if I believe
Yeah,
that.
but you weren't more educated on
fair.
the history between Vanderbilt and LSU.
That's fair. I mean,
You don't know what
I don't
happened.
know the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL.
You also
currently.
don't know what else
don't.
happened in the year of 1948, like all of
we
our
do.
loyal listeners do.
Big year.
Hold on.
It was a big year, a huge year.
Huge
really, if
year.
you think about it.
1948.
If you nailed one, I'd be pretty impressed.
I can
World
hear
War
the gears turning up
II.
there.
World War II was
I
already
can hear
over.
the CTE just like crunching in your
My
brain.
grandfather was Korean War. So no, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, well.
Do you have them with you?
I do, but we already told him
I
yesterday.
don't care.
Well,
You
you
got new-
mentioned Korea. That was the year that North and South Korea were both established.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew
Which,
it was
led to a situation.
Yeah, well, so I was trying to think of because my grandfather was in the Korean War, and I'm trying to think timeline, what that would be. Look, we got new listeners every day. I want to know. Tell me the list.
All right, we'll go through it real quick.
Yeah,
So,
okay,
All right,
yeah.
fine. The last time that LSU.
Let me get our little music.
The last time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see? I had to do the whole thing like
swear
that.
to God.
Yeah, see?
We're going to say a swear word. Then we're going to roll up cigarettes in our sleeve.
Yeah, let's throw some fisticuffs. All right. So the last time LSU was an underdog versus Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
The Commodores.
Yeah.
The nerds from Nashville.
Yeah.
Was the first year the state of Israel was proclaimed.
Okay.
Gandhi was assassinated.
Oh, wow. Okay.
North and South Korea were established.
Right.
The first, I think they fact checked me in the huddle yesterday. Technically, the first car with a Porsche name and a Porsche logo was created.
48. Okay.
Harry S. Truman won surprise victory over
Yeah.
Thomas Dewey.
Yeah. Old Dewey.
Classic Dewey. Yeah, Dewey, you see? Yeah. June 25th, New York had New York's Yankee Stadium. Joe Louis knocked out Jersey Joe Walcott in the 11th round. Retained his heavyweight title.
That's pretty good.
Retained his heavyweight title for the 25th time. Shortly after the bout, Louis announced his retirement from boxing.
Oh,
How about that? 25 times he defended it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, at New York's Yankee Stadium.
Think he had a bruised brain?
I had no bruised brains. World Series, the Cleveland Indians defeat the Boston Braves.
Oh, the Boston
Defeated them
Braves.
4-2, you hear?
Before that, they were the Boston Bean Eaters, by the way.
That they were.
The Great Bambino, the Colossus of Clout.
The Colossus of Clout?
Colossus of Clout. Passed away. 1940, so pour one out. Pour your moonshine out.
It's a little bit after
Prohibition. Yeah, it's after. Yeah, it's not Prohibition.
Like
I get it. It's like 20 years.
20 years.
I got it. Yeah. Okay, but it plays. Still plays. The horse Citation becomes the 8th horse ever to win the U.S. Triple Crown. Coming around the fall stretch. And the PGA Championship and U.S. Open champion Ben Hogan was a 2-time major winner that year.
All right.
And one of the last years where people said, yeah, you see?
Why did everybody truly, though, talk like that?
They all had like that transatlantic. I think that's what they called it.
Everybody that I see, like, in movies of that time, like, that's...
There were no Southern accents, no Boston accents. They all just talk like that.
Have y'all seen the Shane Gillis stand-up when he talks about, like, people talked like that until... Like, they were cool like that until Jackie Robinson made his debut.
Right.
And he's like, hits a double, and they're like, oh. They were talking like, yeah, Jackie Robinson up to the plate, and then he hits the double and runs up the base. He's like, oh, that was cool. Yeah. Like, that was the last time you ever heard people talk like that.
He's like, he's batting against Curly, greatest athlete in the world.
Well done, Flynn. Well done. Way to put together some facts there.
Man,
sorry I missed it the first time. Glad I got a chance on the other side to catch that.
The last time Vanderbilt was favored versus Louisiana State University.
1948. Go Tigers. We'll be back. Hour 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized, it'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Thursday, October 16th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll look at the little New Orleans Saints, maybe get an injury report from them as well. Then in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll have Big Deal or No Big Deal and our Munchie segment with LSU Executive Chef Michael Johnson. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB here on this Thursday morning. I'm a little disappointed that nobody really wants to jump in on the Dennis Allen hate this week. I know he's not the head coach of the Bears.
I'm ready.
He's a defensive coordinator.
Did I not give him enough during his tenure?
No, it's never
as the
enough.
coach?
You're just
No, you're totally
we need
right.
to chill out now.
I don't think I could ever chill out on the Dennis Allen hate. I have like a deep hatred for him.
At this point, be thankful he's not here anymore.
I mean, true. But how cool would it be if Rat Dat went up there and put it on him?
I would love it.
And scored a lot of points
That would
against
be
his
great.
defense.
Richard, that defense hasn't been.
Is this a little coming out party?
I think he kind of had like, I don't know. I think he had one last week. I know they lost, but
this like a. This could be. I'm waiting for.
This is Kendre Miller's revenge game.
Yeah,
that's true.
This is like
Kendre's going to take a hard left on one of his runs.
This is a Kendre Miller
He could have scored
game.
there. Yeah, but I took Dennis Allen out.
This is the Kendre Bowl.
There's a chance that Kamara doesn't play this week.
I know, because he found himself on the injury report,
and he has not practiced in 2 days.
Yeah.
So
Kendre is
going to be running hard as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's going to be great. No, I think breakout games, what I'm talking about is I think he's, we've seen him high completion percentage, low interceptions, operating at a very, very high level, operating the offense, more deep shots, more chances. But I'm talking about statistically a breakout game. Like he played great last week, but still zero touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Right.
I'm talking about like a 3-4 touchdown type game where
the receivers catch them.
Yeah, the receivers catch them.
Gotcha.
That would be ideal.
That'd be fun.
Like
that.
Like if they get open and make a play, and then when they do make a play, you don't get a holding call.
Yeah. Y'all think really Dennis Allen is going to attack our guy Caesar?
I was going to say it's going to be the O-line that he's going to
He knows the weakness for
He does
sure.
know the weekness.
He's like, hey guys, I I feel really good about our pressure package this week. Why, Coach? Trust me.
Because we're going to rush
See
4.
51 over there?
We're going to rush 4 guys.
I need us to, like, really just – I don't know if the Saints can do it. I want to, like, run up the score on them because remember when he apologized to Arthur?
Oh, that's so
When
mean.
Dennis Allen apologized to
When Jameis, yeah.
Yes.
That's
I want to
so
run
weak.
up the score on Dennis Allen and run over this defense so hard, but I just –
Well, you got to be able to, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just
there's
don't
going to
know.
be a game. There's going to be a game this season where the offense just goes off.
Look,
Yeah.
they're
I
on
hope
the
it's this
season.
one. I
There's
hope it's this
close.
one.
As far as completion percentages, the Bears have the second highest completion percentage against them, 73.6. Only team worse, and
wow.
that's the Dolphins.
Really?
The Dolphins are
73?
The Dolphins are 74.9% completion against them, and then the Bears are second with 73.6. 13 touchdowns against them. Their defense has 8 picks. So, I mean, look, they ain't great.
And they seem like they really love Kellen Moore. That we played that post-game speech in the locker room, and it just seems like they want to really get behind him. So they need to do this for Kellen, and they need to get revenge on Dennis Allen.
Would anybody like to guess where they rank in yards per carry?
Who?
This is the Chicago Bears defense.
Where they rank?
28th.
31st. They're the second worst.
Wow.
5.7 yards per
Who's
carry.
32nd?
Price is Right rules, I win.
5.7 per carry.
You're fair. You got it.
Okay.
So it could be a Kendra game.
Look, that would, how sweet would that be? And look, I was calling out Kendrick because I'm like, hold up, man, wait, like what's going on here? It just turns out like he really just did not vibe and jive with Dennis Allen. There was things that Dennis Allen
Can't blame
did that
him.
obviously, like I've talked to people around the organization were like, no, that wasn't handled the right way. And he's played well. I mean, he hasn't had a ton of opportunities, but you can tell. I mean, his first like preseason carry, I remember Flynn texting the group and being like, oh, okay, I get it. I understand why they're being patient with him.
Yep. I got just a random thought. Like I'm not a big like analytics guy. I don't really can't claim to be an expert when it comes to
just hydration.
Like general manager, like GM maneuvers, team like needs, team salary caps, cap hits. I'm not an expert at that. Like I just kind of call it like I see it. And there's something out there in the NFL that kind of intrigues me. We've been talking about the Saints being like one game changer, one playmaker away from being a relevant team, not a championship team. Let's not get it twisted. We don't think it like we're one player away from being, but from, Nick said it on the other day on our show. Like we're one pass catcher, playmaker away from having a chance to win 2 more games, being 3-3.
I think that's incredibly fair too.
It's incredibly fair.
There's 3 games that you could. So if you win 2 of the 3.
So there's a person out there in the NFL that is very disgruntled about which team he is on, and he is a game changer. And he also played with Kellen Moore last year. A.J. Brown, the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if there is a world. Like I said, I'm not an expert at salary cap and all the compensation stuff, but if there's a world that you have a guy that is disgruntled where he is. And I started pulling up some quotes from him. And this is a quote from last winter, after they won the Super Bowl.
Brown?
From A.J. Brown. After the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This is before they got their rings. He said, I'd never been a champion at the highest level before, but I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It was not. My thrill for the game comes from when I dominate. So, you got a guy saying, like, cool, winning the Super Bowl is great.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to be the guy.
Yeah.
And he's not ever going to be the guy in Philadelphia. He might have games where he's the guy. So I'm sure there's a lot of teams based on this picking up the phone and calling. If the Saints aren't one of them, I don't know what you got to do. But if we're saying what is worth having one dominant guy with a young quarterback with a brand new head coach that's already coached this guy, the guy's had success with Kellen Moore, what's to stop them from going out? Like, what would be worth it? Would you trade a Chris Olave plus a second-round pick? Would you, what is the price
For
tag?
A.J. Brown,
Yes.
I actually think
Yes,
a second-round
I would.
pick is what teams expected to take, just a second-round pick.
Yeah.
Right. The problem is like, with a guy like A.J. Brown on your team, Chris Olave becomes really good, probably. Really good.
So what if you could – I mean, it's a lot of what ifs, but what if you could package Rashid Shaheed? who's expiring contract, and a draft or a second round.
Of course,
pick.
you're not going to give up a first round pick like this year because it's going to be really high.
Yeah,
you wouldn't do that.
No, God,
no. God, no.
No, you would only do that for like 5 players in the NFL currently.
Yeah, something like. I don't know. I don't know if AJ Brown, like that's the thing in the past.
I mean, he
like,
would be
like the Saints has not.
here.
The Saints has not been
he'd get 10 targets minimum a game.
Right. Like the New Orleans Saints, and this is like a knock on. It's not a knock on anything specifically, but it's not like a desirable destination always for trades and free agencies.
People don't know, and just from my friends that have played here after being somewhere before, people don't know that it is a good spot to play in and a good spot to be in until they get here. I don't know, like you might have a completely different story, but I just know of my teammates that played somewhere else and found their way to New Orleans. They weren't very excited about it when it happened. They had questions, concerns, and then ended up really enjoying their experience with the organization.
They don't know
where they were going to live, the cost of living. They love that.
Right.
There's a lot of things. They're like, oh, food, culture, blah, blah, whatever. Like Darren Sproles loved New Orleans.
But they would come because like guys like Drew were here. Like there was success being had. But like with the recent non-success, that's why like I don't want any tank situation for an early draft pick because you're not going to get any free agents that way or any people that's a lot of times when a team trades a guy, they ask that guy, like, are you cool with this trade?
It's also
like sometimes they don't.
Mindset.
Yeah. So it's look, I think you got a little juice. You got a coach that he's familiar with. AJ Brown is familiar with. That was his offensive coordinator last season.
Yeah.
You got a guy that directly after the Super Bowl says, I'm not happy with this. I want to be targeted. I want to be the guy. So I don't see that situation getting better. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe that was just a random one-off comment that he regretted afterwards. I don't know. Just reading into it. But A.J. Brown, one of the most dominant receivers, could be one of the most dominant receivers in the league. Right now, I'm looking at, and this is, don't take this with a grain of salt because I'm giving you some fantasy football statistics here, but from like what he wants as in dominating or taking over a football game, it kind of plays in this correlation to fantasy football.
Yeah.
He is 42, ranked 42 in wide receivers in fantasy football in non-PPR leagues this year. And in PPR leagues, he's ranked 37.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In non-PPR, he's ranked behind Malik Neighbors, who's been hurt
for a while.
Hadn't played in 3 weeks.
Yeah, so 42, and should be probably a top 5 guy.
I mean, he's from Starkville. He's from Starkville. So, like, he's from somewhere very close.
Yeah. Now, if I'm watching, if I'm AJ Brown, I'm watching.
That's as close to home as he could get.
I'm watching Spencer Rattler, and I'm seeing Kellen Moore there. Like, I would be open to it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not as sexy as like getting traded to the Steelers or the Rams or something like that. But
so I had thought about the AJ. I'm like, I would love we can trade Olave, Shaheed, whoever, for AJ Brown, but then I was like, well, the Steelers are looking for a receiver, and I just don't know if I don't know.
Yeah, but
and
I
then
mean,
you got Rodgers throwing to you, but I don't know if the Saints would be a desirable place, and I don't know if Mickey Loomis or the front office is smart enough to make that happen.
I don't know if they're willing to give up what you would have to.
Yeah.
They gave up a 4th round pick for a guy that doesn't play though receiver.
True.
It's a great point.
I mean,
well, maybe that's their thing. Hey, we gave up for this guy,
Okay,
and it
well-
came back to bite us. It shouldn't be,
well,
but trying
sorry,
to get
you
into the
did.
mind.
Make that guy part of the trade.
Right.
Bailey, you're out.
Because, okay, I agree with you on A.J. Brown. Problem is, if you don't get him, where do you go from there? Because, there's guys that want to be traded. Came out yesterday. Jacoby Myers hadn't been in practice all week. Raiders might move him. I don't know if he's a game changer.
You go for a guy. You go for a dude. You go for a top 5-10 guy or nobody right now. I think.
I'm just
think
worried
so,
that
too.
they go that route. They're like, Jacoby Myers is young. He's a lot cheaper. Let's get him. And it doesn't really do anything for you.
Yep.
He's had back-to-back 1,000-yard years. He's good.
He's a good player, but
he's kind of Chris Olave.
You only go for a guy that you say, can I plug and play him? And if he would have been here 6 games ago, I believe we'd be 3-3 instead of 1-5.
That's WAR.
That is WAR.
His WAR would be
Win above
3.
replacement. Yeah.
See, I invented that stat basically.
Again, I don't know what the trade would look like, but if you do move on from Rashid Shaheed just because of his contract and he's going to be a free agent and you don't believe that you can get to his number, whatever.
Yeah.
To Matt's point, I do think not only would you get an A.J. Brown, but Chris Olave his game would actually translate better with the option that he would become in the offense. The routes that you could run with him would be better because A.J. Brown would be the guy running those routes that he's right now. and you could do a lot of different things with Chris Olave.
And that's what we're saying. If Olave gets traded, get ready to be pissed off, Saints fans, because he's going to go somewhere and be good.
Right. Yeah.
Because he won't be the one.
We talked about that yesterday.
Well, and I see a lot of people in the chat saying, no, keep Shaheed. Look, I get that. I like Shaheed. Problem
Could be
is,
great.
his contract's about to run out. He will be a free agent. And if you want to keep him, you're going to have to pay up a little bit of cheese to get him now.
He might be like
his trade
13, he might be 13 million, 14 million a year.
If you
That
don't
might be
trade
on the low
Rashid
end.
Shaheed now,
I love his speed.
Yeah.
you don't trade him now, you're going to either have to pay him a lot, which they don't want to do, or you're going to have to let him walk. Like, if you want to make a move, Shaheed might have to be the guy.
Y'all know I'm a Shaheed truther, so I would love to keep him.
Me too. I would too.
I would keep him. This is like my own opinion. It's probably a bad one, but I would keep him over Olave.
Yeah.
If you don't add a guy.
I just think that Olave is probably going to be really good with a true one receiver
be the
above
two.
him. I think he's going to be really, really good.
I mean,
now
can you not
love
say the
Rashid.
same for Shaheed, though? Because he doesn't really have a one either.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I wish
They are
we keep
different.
them all, but in the
Yeah, they are
reality,
different
like if you're
receivers,
making a move to get that type of guy,
Yeah.
you got to give something.
Right.
Both sides got to be a little bit unhappy with it.
Both
to make
sides
it a
got to
good
feel
deal.
like, oh, we got him.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, and the one cap thing I did look at was that if the Eagles traded A.J. Brown this year, they would have dead cap space of almost $12 million.
Yeah.
But let the Eagles lose this week to Carson Wentz and the Vikings and see what kind of – 2 years ago this happened to them.
Yeah.
In the Eagles. They spiraled. They had a disaster of
They
the season.
did, yeah.
Disaster
What it
of the
was-
season.
They almost fired their coach.
They lost their last 7 regular season games, stumbled into the playoffs, and then the Bucs, who were a wild card, beat them.
Yeah, it was like a historical,
8 in a row.
meltdown.
They lost 8 in a row to end the season.
Solid.
So, like, just think, so they got that in their DNA. Now, they fixed it last year, obviously. And it's not like poo-poo on the Eagles because they're still a really great team. Hate to push. Oh, push to tush, yeah. So I don't know, but let them lose and let that noise start getting. That noise is starting to get a little loud with A.J. Brown. Let it get a little bit louder because then they're talking about like if you cut him, I think it's like a $40 million cap, like dead cap hit. So if they trade him, almost 12, which is a lot, but still, we see worse.
Sold.
Sold.
Do it.
We good?
Make the deal.
So A.J. Brown to the Saints?
Let's go.
Mickey, you listening?
Mickey, if you're
A.J. Brown to
listening,
the Saints.
if you're listening, Mick,
think
second round
about it.
pick for A.J. Brown. You gave a 4th rounder up for a receiver that doesn't play. So
Think about it.
Someone in the chat said you gave up a second rounder for a QB.
True.
Can interest you in Tyler Shuck. Again, by the way, 40th overall. I'll say it again. Doesn't guarantee you anything, and it shouldn't guarantee you anything except being on the roster for like 2-3 years.
2 years, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think
And you could be there for the whole time.
Yeah, he'll be.
But you don't move things out of positions that are going well to force it. Even though some are trying to tell you that's what you do. All right, we will take a break. More OTB. That's like a real football Saints conversation.
I know, right?
There. Well
This is
done.
like a take that is just
Well
popped
done.
into my head.
Boom.
Didn't even use the internet.
Let's go. Didn't even use your buddy.
Used war without knowing what it was.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
We both, by the way, our wars are both positive. Adam told us that.
Yeah. One
No
was you're
big
Tebow.
deal.
You're
Still-
comparable to Tebow, and you were to I don't remember.
Anthony Sherman, the Shermanator.
Yeah.
I
the Chiefs
still
fullback.
definitely know what war is.
We'll explain it
used
during
it.
the break. You just used it literally. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
I definitely still know what it is.
For sure.
Football. Go to pelicanroof.com. When you go to the website, go click on Community tab right there, top right corner. An incredible deal they've got going on right now. They are giving away a free roof to a veteran. And so if you want to nominate a veteran, you just go there. Again, drop down, click on it. It's really easy, really quick. Fill out the information. What an incredible thing they're doing over at Pelican Roof. And look, they do these things every year. Remember, they did the Mother's Day roof giveaway. They're doing the same thing for a veteran. And so if you know a veteran and you know that it could help somebody out, nominate them today. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see it right there. Easy. Fill out just that information right there, and you are done. Go to pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, it's an incredible deal, and that's something that Pelican Roof, they don't have to do that. They just want to do it because that shows you the kind of people they are, what they care about. They care about Louisianans, and they care about helping you and fixing your roof as well. So if you got a project, give them a call. Go to their website, start the quote process right there, and go to their website, pelicanroof.com.
Value Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builder School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power.
Our house, and we keep it on stock. Like, we go Jasmine with everything that we do.
Really?
Like, that's not even
not even a joke.
Bit. No, it's Jasmine for us. The boys love it. I love it.
I don't know, honestly. I'm trying to think. I know I've had jasmine rice.
I can feel the gears turning.
I don't think we've ever actually purchased jasmine rice or not. I said this before. It's a little people don't love this, but my go-to is medium grain.
Buddy, it's not their grain. It's your grain.
I know, but long grain's like the tradition. I get it. But I just love the medium grain texture.
Well, there you go. And now you've got options. Go to supremerice.com. I do love the fact that we were having a conversation, and it started with Dennis Allen Hate Week. Then it went to Kendra Miller running over Dennis Allen on the sideline, and it went to AK maybe being out, so Kendra is going to get some more time. And then it went to like a Spencer Rattler small kind of conversation to let's trade Chris Olave Shaheed maybe for A.J. Brown. And then I think we convinced ourselves by the end of the segment, walking out, that A.J. Brown's basically on the Saints.
He's the Saints, yeah. Absolutely. He'll be looking for houses near the park pretty soon.
Heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
Oh,
I think
breaking.
We got no clue like what kind of the cap space is. I know we can look it up.
Well, the Saints, the cap's kind of fake anyway. Look at the Eagles can have all those players. Okay,
so can we? We can have a little bit.
Yeah,
we can get one.
Get out of here.
I wonder what Kellen's relationship is with AJ. You think they text?
Sweet nothings.
It's probably
AJ's
good.
Get me out of here.
It's probably good. He got a ton of passes last year, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably pretty good.
Huh. And you know what else? If you want to dominate, if that's like your goal, if that's what keeps you going, every player has their why. We had somebody say that, give us a speech about that in the NFL. You have your why. Like usually in college and in high school, like you played the why because you're a competitor. You play for your, like you You play to win. That's your why. Like, you're a team. Sometimes in the NFL, you got a lot of guys that play to win. They want the team to be successful. You got a lot of guys that play for money. You got a lot of guys that play for family. You got a lot of guys that play for individual stats and trophies and success and accolades. And they're like, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is, you play for your why, you know? And so if his why is individual stats and to be that guy, to dominate, if he likes it, that's what gets him going, awesome, cool. Embrace that. Come play in a dome.
That's a great point about the why, because everybody's why is different.
And don't judge anybody's why.
No,
like if a player in the NFL plays hard because he wants to get a big contract, so what?
What was your why?
Why am I here?
You have one?
I don't know what like playing football. Mine was just more competitive. Just I wanted to be competitive. I mean, it was a job, so certainly I wanted to make a living.
Don't tell
and
anybody,
provide.
but I would have done it for a lot less money.
Yeah, I would have done it for if I could have stayed in Green Bay, I would have done it for whatever.
I could have said the same thing.
I was just tired of like bouncing. Like, yeah,
I get that. I get that. One of my big whys was like, you can impose your will on somebody else legally. Like, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
fun. I can just
that's the
go
part.
Hit that guy.
Yeah, and that's the part that you miss too. Is just like having that. Like now, when you get mad at somebody, there's nothing you can really do about it. If you're a grown adult, it's like, well, you can, but then you get arrested. That's not fun, right? Like just having that ability.
Not fun to get arrested.
No, and you think about like what you're able to get away with, and it's like somebody says something, and you're like, we've got like 30 more plays left in this game, right? Like there's going to be a way that I'm going to find you somewhere in here. Mm-hmm. It's like those little individual battles. And look, sometimes after a game, like it'd be like, hey, meathead style. Hey, that was fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like I hated you for 60 minutes. Like hated you.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it lingers a little bit. After
Love the way you
game.
compete.
Yeah, exactly. Like some of the best ones that you played against. It's like, man, I really I respect the hell out of the way that you play football.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hated you for like the entire game. Like I was saying so many bad things about you. But God, what was the guy's name from San Francisco? Defensive lineman, Missouri. Basic name. Justin Smith.
From Missouri? Don't know.
Justin Smith.
Oh, yeah, that guy?
Justin Smith.
That
you
is
remember
a
him?
very basic.
Do I remember
He was
him?
a psycho for 60 minutes.
So good.
He got kicked out of two different times. He got kicked out of our game when we played the 49ers. But afterwards, he'd be like, hey, respect the hell out of you, man. One time, he hit me with the, hey, man, for a little fella, you bring it. Hit me with the little fella.
Little fella.
He hit me for the little fella. I'm like, yes, sir.
That guy is so man,
but those are the guys like
he
for
was
60
he
minutes
was an animal.
he would go to a place where he would lose his mind.
Yep.
And I don't think he was there, but like that was his why. Like he had to. That's what he had.
Wanted to
That's
hurt
what
people.
he looked for. He wanted to
legally hurt people. That's fine.
And then after the game, he'd give you your props. Now
that's the way to do it.
If you didn't show up and you were kind of a what, he'd also call you out after the game.
Call it like
we had a teammate. I'm not gonna put a name on it. But we had a teammate that was starting.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, because Phillip never wanted the smoke. Phillip would be getting in fights for everybody. We had a guard who didn't play a whole lot, and he had to come into that game. Like after the game, like Justin Smith one time, he's like, "Hey man, if you want to stay in this league, you gotta get a whole lot tougher." And it actually, like that guy that played that position or whatever, he was probably going to be out of the league pretty soon, but like he had that as a message.
Got a little motivation.
He got a little motivation, and he got like 5 more years out of the league. He straight up said, "Hey man, if you want to stay here, you got to be a whole lot tougher."
Yeah,
I was like,
you got to be better. There is a way to handle it, and that's the way to handle it.
You call a couple of the Saints lemon.
You go beat up on people, you compete, and then after the game, you shake their hands. You don't do it like Brian Branch for the Lions did this past week. Lions versus Chiefs. I know we hadn't talked about it on the show, but what a pretty good little fight. Pretty good little fight right afterwards. He did not shake hands. He just went and punched. Was it Juju? Did he punch?
Yeah. And then Juju was actually like, I'm going to flop here like Vlade Divac. And he's like, oh, no, I can't go out like that. Then he tried to go in and get some, and then it was like kind of too late. Then he ended up on the ground with a bloody lip. And
yeah, he did kind of like flop because nobody's ever been punched that hard in the history of humanity. I don't think where he
right. And he's like, why'd I flop? And he's like,
I can't get a penalty now.
Yeah, and then he's like, I got to go try.
Now I got to go do something.
And then Juju's like a TikTok guy. No disrespect to him, but that's what he is. And he ended up with a bloody lip. Wasn't good.
So it's good, like when you get in fights like that, it's good to have your helmet on because, you know, punching helmets is tough. But it's also bad because they get a hold of that face mask. You kind of go where your head goes. Just saying. Not that Odell was a quarterback, so didn't get in a lot of fights. Would have, though. Got to protect the moneymaker here.
I don't trust a quarterback that won't get in a fight.
I mean, I'd kind of get in there. I'd talk. I'd yap.
The best part about all the trash that Phillip would talk, and like he'd be ready too, but like he would talk it for us sometimes, and the player would get mad at us, even though we didn't say it. You know what I mean?
You can't listen to Phillip. I didn't
know.
say that.
I know. Like there'd be a linebacker, like, hey, you gonna let 22 run over you like that again? Hey, 22's coming for you. I'm like, Phillip, settle down.
Keep my number out your mouth, dude.
Branch did get a game, by the way.
He did get
for that, right?
Yeah, he got a game.
I was hoping, like in that whole fight situation with the Chiefs and the Lions, I was hoping like we would get a really good Dan Campbell over the top something. Like, I wanted Dan Campbell basically to fight a current player, see who win.
Yeah, there's a code out there. There's a code of conduct out there. Like if you want to fight, like people get games, people get suspensions for fighting during the game, after plays. Like that is I'm not saying it's acceptable when you do that, but at least it's between the game, the start of the game and the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like this one was a little bit. I thought there was a potential he might get a little bit more than one game because it's that unspoken code. Like after the game's over, like we're not fighting after the game. Like let's fight during the game. If you want to fight, like let's do it during the game where there's penalties that out there that there's at least some sort of policing happening. So I thought just because it was kind of that like code, that unspoken code, like after the game, that it could have been a little bit more than one.
I thought it was going to be a 3 game, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. I did too.
Which would have been soft.
I wasn't like asking for a 3 game. I just thought it was going to be.
All right, before we step away and take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at K2ZBlinds.com. KTOZBlinds.com is the website for K to Z interiors and outdoor living in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. That contact information, top right corner. Check it out. Give them a call. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. They've helped us outside, inside, in the kitchen, in the living room. I mean, every piece of your house, they've got something for you. And it's going to be like a quick, easy process. 10, 15 minutes. You're going to come in, get measurements, give you a price. And it's going to be pretty fascinating to you how quickly they know exactly what you need, even though sometimes, like for us, we had them come in. We thought we needed one thing, and they were like, no, if you do this, it's going to help this. And we've been blown away with the customer service that we've gotten every single time. Go to KTOZBlinds.com. A programming note that I'm going to share with the team because I forgot. Chef is at 9 a.m. today, not 9:15.
Right.
He's got a 9:15 meeting. So our Munchies segment will be at 9 a.m. today. So we're moving that up 15 minutes. So going to catch up with Chef. Then we'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com, the website for Gulf Coast office products. As we tell you every single day, it's not just about documents anymore. It's about managing and hosting the information your company needs to grow and thrive in the years ahead. That's in New Orleans, that's in Baton Rouge, Mandeville, and Lafayette. So if you work in, let's say, bank and financing, engineering firms, law firms, you work at a university, hospital, certainly, like you always have to be ready. And if something goes down, you don't want to be calling 17 different people. You want to call the person that's going to fix it and get it done the first time, and that is Gulf Coast Office Products.
That's right, Gulf Coast Office Products. Your lifeline in the office. We know in this digital world, we can send PDFs, we can send files, we can do all that via email or the cloud, whatever, but every office needs a paper trail. So they are Louisiana's leader in copier and printer services. So visit GCOPnet.com to learn more. That's GCOPnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products. We make your business run.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. First time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Off the bench. Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Razor Cane studio. Looking at the slate in college football coming up this weekend. You got a sneaky game on Friday night, a little Freaky Friday matchup between Louisville and Miami. This one is going to be at Hard Rock Stadium. Miami, 13.5-point favorite. Remember that Louisville ran the football all over Miami a year ago. Now, Miami certainly shored up some of their front seven issues, really on both lines of scrimmage. Miami's interesting because they're 5-0, number 2 team in the country.
That'll do it.
That dog will hunt. They beat Notre Dame. They beat South Florida. They beat Florida. They beat Florida State. So even though some of those teams aren't who we thought maybe they would be, still good wins for Miami. And as they get ready for the rest of their schedule, they are going to be big favorites, I think, in the rest of their games. Maybe not at SMU. We'll see what that line looks like. They're going to be a favorite, but maybe it's 3.5. So you got Louisville, Stanford at home. You go to SMU. Then you come back home for Syracuse and NC State. Then you go on the road for Virginia Tech and Pitt. It's pretty nice little path there for the Miami Hurricanes.
Are you saying they got a good path to the playoff? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, because even if they win those games and they face off against right now Georgia Tech or Virginia in the ACC championship game. Let's say it's Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech beats them. Still in the playoff. A one-loss Miami team is going to absolutely be in the playoff. If you're a Hurricane fan and you're looking at what you have in front of you, I think it's this week against Louisville, and it's at SMU, and everything else. I don't want to say you're going to have an easy time, but it ain't going to be difficult.
Ain't going to be bad. Not going to be bad. Weren't you on the Syracuse train earlier?
Before their quarterback got hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Their quarterback was leading the country in passing yards before he got hurt, like the 4th week in the season.
Whoa.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it must be nice to be in the ACC, especially with, without a –
it's really
pretty much without a Clemson in there.
Well, and then scheduling –
Clemson-less ACC.
And look, I credit Miami because Miami did play Notre Dame and South Florida and Florida out of conference.
Yeah,
so they had some good games. But schedule imbalance is real. Like, let's look at what Georgia Tech still has on their schedule, okay? They've got at Duke, Syracuse, at NC State, at Boston College, Pitt, and then Georgia in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium because they moved that game from Bobby Dodd. So for them, right, they don't get Miami either. Now, they had Clemson, and that certainly looked different when that game happened. But even for Georgia Tech, now this game against Duke's going to be pretty difficult on the road. Duke's figured some things out. Manny Diaz has them playing really well. They're 3-0 in conference play. But you get past that, then it's like for the rest of the way, Syracuse, NC State, Boston College, Pitt, you're going to be a favorite in those games. And you were, inches away from beating Georgia about 17 different times last year on the road. So the ACC right now, you've got undefeated teams in conference play, Georgia Tech, Virginia, Duke, SMU, and Miami.
Yeah, I'm looking at SMU's record right now. Let's see, they lost to I don't know, do you consider losing to Baylor at home a good loss? 48-45.
Hey, God, they were up in that game too.
48-45, and they lost to TCU, 35-24. Then it's an intriguing matchup. It's a Saturday. You got SMU at Clemson as well. As Clemson, are they playing a little bit better? Are they finding their stride a little bit?
They are playing better, but they've already got 2 losses in conference play.
Who you like
there?
What? SMU at Clemson. 2:30 game. It's a toughie a little bit to me.
I would go Clemson. I do think that they're not the team that we thought they would be by any means, and they've beaten 2 bad teams back to back. Now I pontoon parlay. Clemson right now, 9.5-point favorite against SMU.
SMU is undefeated in the ACC. Like, they lost their first game of the year, but, like, they figured it out a little bit, kind of like Jake was talking about with Duke. Like, they're undefeated in ACC play. Clemson's fine, but they're not 9.5 points better.
-9. It's gone up. 9.5.
No way.
They're not 9.5.
Where is it?
It's at Clemson.
It's at Clemson.
I still don't think that's
they're going to get on their bus. They're going to run down their hill.
He's going to blow his ACL.
Blow his leg out right there.
Like,
but then you got the interim bump if, he blows his leg out.
They lost a 3-point game to Baylor. That was their first big game of the year.
Yep.
They lost to TCU, who was playing really well at the time. You have a win over Syracuse, a blowout win there. You just blew out Stanford. Like, they're playing better.
It's a big number.
That's a big number.
It's a really big
number. Watch out, Pontoon.
Yeah, I know, for real.
I might buy a half point, but
might as well.
In the parlay, might as well just get a little half point there.
Still going to have some juice to you.
Teasers or pleasers.
So if the ACC right now is settled, as far as we can find a path for Miami to be in Charlotte for the ACC championship game, I do want to take a break and come back and talk about the Big 12. The Big 12's got a big matchup with, I think, the best nickname of any rivalry game that we have out there. We'll break it down. We'll talk about the Big 12 when we come back here on OTB.
Okay, so remember the stat played? So off the bench.
Off the bench. All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is always available. So if you want to go watch the Tigers play this fall, in Nashville this weekend, not too late, in Tuscaloosa in a couple of weeks, in Norman, Oklahoma, whatever it might be, you can rent a Toyota, you can go watch them. Now, of course, everything is always available when you're buying new, but also when you're leasing. That's what I currently do. It's what I've done for a long time with All-Star. That's what T-Bob used to do with the Murdered Out Mini. You can do that as well. Everything is always going to be available to you. So go to the website, find the vehicle that meets your needs, your family's needs, and you can do it at allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
That's right. And let's talk about per-day rentals, too. Like, how many car dealerships can you go and do per-day rental prices? And you might be thinking to yourself, I don't want to do it from a dealer. It's probably way more expensive than, like, going to the airport and getting one of those national rental car companies. No, it's as better or better per-day rental pricing. So go see them. You can rent anything on the lot right there. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always a great time to go for a dose. Great weather outside. Go hang out outside. Raise a beer. Raise two. Make that beer a Dos Equis. It is the perfect beer to kick your feet up on a Saturday, early in the day, but certainly time enough to crack open a nice cold ice down Dos Equis for a little football action coming up on Saturday. Keep letting us know that you're enjoying those Dos Equis as well when we're walking around the tailgates and raise the X's. Well, ooh, is that their new slogan? Do we just make that, raise the X's?
I don't see why that
I like
couldn't be
that.
the new slogan. Yeah.
I like it.
It's a keys.
What?
It's a keys. Not X.
What did I say? X. They got a website too, Flo will tell you about one time. All right,
Have
the
your
Big
ID handy
12.
enough.
The Big 12. Y'all kind of looked at me when I said they had a game with one of the best nicknames,
Yeah, what is it?
the Holy War.
Oh, yeah.
Utah BYU, right?
Yeah. I mean, come on, the Holy War, that's our nickname
good.
for our game.
It's pretty good.
It is Utah, the number 23 team in the country, traveling to Provo to take on the number 15 BYU undefeated Cougs. In Utah, 3.5-point favorite on the road against the undefeated team that's ranked 8 spots higher than them.
That's disrespectful.
You've also got Texas Tech traveling to Arizona State. You've got Arizona and Houston, Baylor, TCU, West Virginia, UCF, and Cincinnati and Oklahoma State. But it is the Holy War that is the game of the week in the Big 12. And if you don't dabble in the Big 12, you need to. It is a great brand of football. It's so much fun to watch, and it's good football. And I think that Texas Tech's probably going to be one of the spots. I think they've certainly shown that they are worthy of a top 10 ranking. But BYU, Cincinnati, Utah, let's see if Arizona State can get Sam Leavitt back. We had Connor Wigman on our show in the afternoon yesterday. He's the Houston quarterback now. I mean, they are playing some good football. They're 5-1. It's going to come down to the wire to see who can challenge Texas Tech for that other spot. Remember, I mean, this is a guaranteed college football playoff spot. And who's to say you can't get two? Who's to say you can't get two? I mean, again, you've got 4 ranked teams. You've got number 7, 15, 23, 24 ranked teams in the country. So if you haven't watched the Big 12, tune into it because it is worth the view.
Yeah, the Big 12 is one of those conferences that was just getting poached. I mean, they're 2 breadwinners in Texas, Oklahoma, come to the SEC. They make a didn't they make a pact with the Pac-12? Wasn't that the pact, the handshake agreement? Like, this was a conference marked for dead, like, for a little while.
Everybody thought that it was going to be what the Pac-12 is now.
Exactly.
And
They
just
were
had
going to
to
have
go
to
the
like merge.
graveyard.
They were go to the graveyard. Well, they're kind of like that
Greg
bad little
Yormark,
kid.
their commissioner, has done a really nice
They've done
job.
a great job, and they did it by maintaining a lot of the teams, bringing some exciting teams in, and just creating a good brand and good football teams.
Yeah.
Like, every team has had to step it up and improve. And you could say that these programs in this NIL world have improved. Certainly, Texas Tech has enjoyed the NIL money and that whole world in all their sports. So it's I think we were talking about the Big 12 leading up to this season. It's going to be like the Power 4 version of MACtion. Like, it's going to be some wild situations happening. It's going to be exciting games.
Yeah.
You really don't know what you're going to get. You got exciting coaches. You got exciting players. You got a lot of teams that are good, that are pretty well evenly matched. And, like, when they go against each other, you really don't know what's going to happen. So it is. Like, if you don't dabble in it, you should, because it's exciting to watch. It's like must-watch TV a little bit. So I'm excited about Texas Tech going out to Arizona State. I'm excited about that matchup.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there in the Big 12. And again, the Holy War, BYU, an underdog. And BYU, by the way, they play great defense and they run the football. Those travel. Those are recipes for success, and they do it at a very, very high level. This is not the old Big 12. You look at like the points per game that teams like BYU and Texas Tech and Utah give up. I mean, they're some of the leaders in the country in total defense. They have 3 teams that are in the top 25 of total defense in the country. You could never say that about the Big 12 before. Every game was 55-51. It's a different brand of football. It's a little bit of a throwback style of football, for the most part. You still got your Baylors and other teams, but it's a lot of fun. Check out the Holy War this weekend. Looking forward to that matchup. All right, we'll step away more. Hour number 3, Munchies, when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, when you're fueling up for game day, don't just snack. Snack with purpose. And that is where LSU Win comes to play. And that's where LSU Snacks comes to play. These are officially licensed LSU treats, and they're more than just delicious treats. Every bite supports LSU athletics. So whether it's their protein-packed Win bars made of almonds, oats, chocolate, and their crunchy, gluten-free Win Bite cookies, they've got something for every taste and occasion. So perfect for tailgates, for work, right before you run out of the door, grab it, and it's going to be a great option for you, or road trips to go watch the Tigers play. So head to lsusnacks.com now. Again, that is lsusnacks.com, and treat yourself while you're backing the Tigers at the same time. And also remember, you can pick these up at your local Rouse's. lsusnacks.com, lsusnacks.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Thursday, October 16th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have our Munchies segment with LSU Executive Chef Michael Johnson at 9 a.m. Then 9:15, we'll do a little big deal or no big deal If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB. It's not a new segment. Flynn, stop it.
What are you talking about?
We've been doing this for a long time. It's not Ask the Chef, okay? It is now time for Munchies.
get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, how we doing this week?
I'm good, brother. How are y'all?
Doing fantastic. Just dealing with Flynn, which sometimes can be a lot, but we love him. None
full-time job.
That's
I'm
true.
dealing with airport traffic. I just landed in Nashville and I'm jumping in an Uber, so it's chaotic here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Look forward to seeing you here in a couple of days there in Nash Vegas.
Yeah.
All right, Chef, this one's from me, not the chat, because I'm curious. Halloween, what kind of candy are we passing out?
Oh man, it's so sad, but I'm passing out or eating.
Let's get both. Let's get a little answer of both here.
I don't know why this woman just walked by me earlier and she had a candy corn necklace on. I was like, man, I don't even like candy corn, and I wanted.
I love
it. Yeah. I mean, I'm into like mini chocolate bars and stuff like that too. But for some reason, I had a hankering for some candy corn this morning.
If you like mini chocolate bars, that means you're not handing out full size chocolate at Halloween. that means you're handing out the bite size, huh?
That's true, and that's how I afford those steak dinners.
Chef, you're jumping into Uber, so we appreciate you taking the time. Usually when I jump in an Uber, I'm faking a phone call so I don't get talked to, but like you're really on it, so we appreciate it.
No, I'm doing it for real. Yeah,
you're doing it. Yeah, you're doing it for real. Yeah, so we were just talking about like the trick or treat candy. Like, can you still believe people pass out candy that's just like the generic candy with like no label, like no words on the wrapper? Is that that's still a thing in 2025? That's still a thing.
I like the fact that you just checked your watch to see what year it was.
Well, I got a little date on there.
It's kind of frightening, really. Like, as a parent, I don't know that I would want to see my kids grab unwrapped candy. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of wild.
No doubt. I'm proud of my kids. My son actually the other day, he's like, "Hey, Dad, I had this piece of candy. Someone gave it to me, and like I wanted to give it to you because I'm not going to eat it because it doesn't have any words on it." So I'm like, "Yes, I did it."
Oh my God.
Win.
That's the dad tax. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, Chef, do you remember growing up and like you got to check like all your Halloween candles? Like, have any like needle marks or anything in it? People are out there. Like that was like a big thing like in the early 90s.
It was. It really was. Yeah, back in the day, man. You had to check the candy, man, because there was people slipping, like in the 80s. There was people slipping razor blades in candy.
Yep,
man. You got to watch.
Oh man,
there's some fruitcakes out there.
You just got a sweet tooth here, guys. Settle down, my lord. Hashtag Munchies. I think I know the answer to this, but I always love the answer. Gonna make chili for Halloween. Do you put beans and/or tomatoes in your chili? And what is the best meat to use for chili?
Yeah, I put both in my chili, and I like to. The skirt steak actually cuts up pretty nice and easily, and it's affordable. Wow. You can use chuck. It's a little bit thicker, and you take your time. But I really like skirt steak or flank and cut it up into small bits. Obviously, most people use ground beef, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like a chunky, meaty style chili. Yeah, and a lot of people, shake their head at this, but I put not this isn't sweet, but bitter cocoa powder in my chili, just a touch with the, and it really complements the, like the chili powder that you put in there. I like to put multiple types of chili powder into my chili as well.
All right, Chef, I like that. So, hashtag Munchies here. I'm not going to ask why he has this, but I have 6 pounds of guava paste that I do not know what to do with. Please help.
Guava paste?
Guava paste.
Wow. Well, smoothies come to mind.
6 pounds.
is 6 pounds. That's a specific number too, man. It's yeah. I mean, turning some people will put it into like ice cube trays and do little like lolly sugar into it to make it smooth and puree it and whatnot. You can make like little fruit pops for your kids if you have kids. But I mean, guava paste by and large, like I think you're gonna probably put it into something else like orange juice and make a fruit smoothie or something in the morning to get you a little bit of, or after or before a workout rather, get you a little bit of pep in your step.
Chef, we try to ask as many questions that come through the chat as we can. So you can answer this one. If you don't want to, it's okay. Best meal after a colonoscopy?
Mashed potatoes.
Guava paste.
Guava paste, definitely.
Something pureed, I suppose. I'm not sure. I've not experienced that pleasure myself yet, so I don't have the exact answer.
Chef, what is your favorite multi-purpose tool in the kitchen?
Oh man, that's a good one. It's gonna be a knife. Like I have a paring knife that I use it for more things than I do a chef's knife almost, because it gets in and around bones. It is just a versatile tool, and people probably don't like that answer. But my paring knife in specific, I use for a hell of a lot of things. Even sometimes opening boxes. It's a small utility knife that has multiple purposes.
All right, kind of in the same vein a little bit here. Hashtag Munchies. What's your opinion about the quality of kitchen hardware sold in sets or as seen on TV?
Yeah, as seen on TV, I don't really dig on that too much. If they're selling it on TV, it's probably not the qualities I'm looking for. But sets, like Wusthof or Meissen or Miesen, however you want to say it, or even Hinkle, some of the higher quality chef's knives, they do sets specifically to target chefs and families to kind of reduce, because you can pay $200-300 for a chef's knife. So when you buy it more in bulk, the price comes down. And I don't have a problem with that. I do know the price of a knife. I used to work with Wusthof quite a bit and bought knives through the culinary school I worked at. So I had a really good relationship with them, and we got deep discounts doing that. So I know what the knives are actually sold for, like what their list price or what their worth price is and what the markup is. And so it's definitely worth your time to, buy more than one at a time if they're going to give you a discount price off it, for sure.
Chef, we got some people talking about your comment about I believe it's cocoa powder in the chili and how that kind of works with the chili powder and everything. And it got me thinking a little bit about, my wife made an amazing chocolate cake one time that I think she put like some ground coffee in it. It's just things you wouldn't like normally think about when you think like a traditional chocolate cake or a chili. Why do simple things like that seem out of the box, why does that play so well with your taste buds and different elements of dishes?
It's about contrast, brother. It's offering something bitter to something sweet. It's why we like cinnamon with our sugar, right? Because cinnamon is actually quite bitter. So, it really is the palate, and almost all human palates really enjoy the contrast. And coffee is a great example of it too. There's bitterness to coffee and darkness to coffee, and you can match the boldness of the coffee with the color of the meat as well, with lighter coffee beans. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yep. Sorry. So it definitely has its place. That definitely has its worth, and I think that it's valuable to try new things in doing so, right?
Chef, last one from you, or for you, because I know you got a meeting you're trying to catch here in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
Hashtag Munchies. Do you have a homemade hot chocolate recipe, or do you just buy prepackaged?
I don't, but when I do, I look for Mexican chocolate.
Okay.
And put, or if I have like cheap chocolate at home, I'll shave some Mexican chocolate into it. I don't really do too much hot chocolate. I'm more of a tea and coffee guy, but I do like some Mexican chocolate in my hot chocolate when I do.
All right, there he is.
Can I say that was the shortest Uber ride I've ever heard of, like from an airport.
That was like
that's good too, because I'm late for a meeting.
Chef, we love you. We thank you. I'll see you in a couple days in Nashville.
Take care, guys.
All right, Chef Michael Johnson, good enough to join us every single week for your munchie questions or Ask Chef questions.
Ask the Chef.
Flynn trying to change the name of segments here that we've been doing before I even got here. And I've been on this show for 5 years, I think.
Yep. That's on me, guys. My bad. So sorry. Got a little confused with Ask the Bench.
Alondra, Mexican hot chocolate. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just has like a little. So that's what we use too. And
Right. Well, I saw you in the chat.
yeah, so it's like it's called Popular. Obviously you can say it like in
Is
the
it very
Mexican
popular?
accent, if you want, but
Oh,
it's
do it.
I don't know why I don't like when people ask me to speak.
Do the thing.
Yeah, right. Dance monkey.
Yeah.
No, but that's what we used to use. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. It's just like a brick of chocolates.
Yeah.
Like, and it's very hard. Like you can't eat it by itself.
Okay.
And you just kind of like whisk it in the hot milk, and it's really good. Maybe because it has like a little, I don't want to say a kick to it, but it has like a different flavor to it. The most popular one is the Abuelita one, the Nestle one, but that's the one we use. It's like you just spell popular, but you can always find that. You can always find that in a pantry in our house.
Yeah, and we have a
that's
grocery
the one.
store right there on Burbanks, right by my house too.
The
I bet
Ideal
they,
Market or something
I bet
like
they
that.
have
Yeah.
that.
That's the one that we use.
Literally popular.
Yeah. It's literally.
I feel like I've had this before. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to explain it, but it just had like a little kick to it.
Yeah. Right.
A little kick.
And I don't
Spicy
know if even
hot
kick,
chocolate?
I don't even know if it's spicy.
I don't
even know if kick is the right way to right. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think everybody in
But-
chat saying it's just stronger.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stronger, more
Yeah.
bold flavor.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe like a little chili powder in there.
Yeah, or like a little cinnamon.
If you're gonna throw cocoa
Bilbo
into
said
chili,
it's got
throw
chili powder
and
and
cocoa.
cinnamon in it.
Oh, okay, that's
So I nailed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chili powder.
And I said cinnamon, so we both
Yeah.
nailed it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right here.
Brain cells
Brain
together.
cells.
Matt,
1/4 becomes
We always
one.
get there.
You're a lot
Yeah.
more cultured than you get credit for, you know?
Thank you. Yeah,
You
the
really
chili
are.
powder take.
I don't know why hashtag Ask the Chef was taking me out back here, but it was. The thing about the watch, like he looked
No,
good.
the watch got me.
2025, right?
He's like, we're in the year of our Lord. Looks at his watch, 2025. Like, I get it if you're looking at the date, not the year when you're in October.
What people?
We're 10 months in, bud.
We're committed to 2025.
That's like crap. In 2 more months, I got to remember all over again.
Y'all know that I have a disease. It's a medical condition.
Yeah.
Okay. The lettuce.
We all
You
know.
dream in cartoons.
No. It's.
He can smell colors.
I am
No doubt about
a
it.
diagnosed squirrel seer.
Yeah.
Y'all understand this. Sometimes I
Yes.
just gotta look at things, even though I'm not really looking at it. I'm just.
I just love Ask the Chef.
Ask the chef. Hashtag.
Hashtag. All right, we'll take a break. A little big deal or no big deal when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. When you go to the website, remember, you can sign up for residential commercial service. You also can check out the roll-off dumpsters that they have. Big jobs made easy with roll-off dumpsters. Fast delivery, flexible rental terms, and no hidden fees. And I always encourage you, if you're not really sure which size you need, call them at 225-612-2477. Just tell them what your project is. Again, at your home, at your business, whatever you've got going on, and they're going to know which size that you need. And again, if you underestimate what you've got, they'll come, empty it, bring it back to you. Incredible customer service. Go to trashrangers.com.
I can tell you the Flynn family is going to be needing a roll-off dumpster here pretty soon. Little fall cleaning happening over there. So whatever the size is, whether it's a residential trash pickup, whether it's commercial dumpster or a roll-off dumpster. And oh yeah, Trash Rangers Sanitation, their portable toilet business. So if you got an event, a festival, a project, construction, whatever it is, call them for that portable toilet business. Trashrangers.com. We are number 1 at picking up number 2.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, They've been called upon to cradle and cool your crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB here in hour number 3. Before we get to Big Deal or No Big Deal, I want to remind you about the place that we're going to be at tomorrow, and that is Rouse's. Go to rouses.com. Now, we're going to be at the Burbank and Lee store, a little Football Friday, but go to the website, type in your zip code. It's going to pull up the one that is closest to you. Pull up those weekly ads as well. Always got something big going on over there. And look, just because LSU's on the road doesn't mean you can't go pick up your tailgating packages, because they've got the spreads for you if you're hosting at your house, watching LSU and Vanderbilt. So come see us tomorrow. Come hang out. We're going to be there for the entire show. Come have breakfast with us. And always check out the local deals they've got going on for you at rouses.com. And Alondra also at Rouse's.
Yeah, they have an opportunity for them to cover your spread.
There you go.
Tailgate giveaway once a week. So if you go to 1045ESPN.com, you can register to win for Rouse's to cover your spread.
All right.
The tailgate spread, that is.
Thank you, Alondra.
They're not going to make
Appreciate
bets
that.
for you.
That's what the pontoon parlay at Rouse's is for.
Yeah.
No question about it. All right, let's get to a little big deal or no big deal.
No big deal.
Big deal? No big deal.
Big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
All right. Arizona State quarterback Sam Leavitt is now probable against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. So Sam Leavitt, one of the better quarterbacks in the country, missed last week for Arizona State. Going to be back against the best team in the Big 12. Is it going to matter? Is that a big deal or no big deal?
Huge deal. They were terrible without him last week. They lost 42-10.
Yeah, they're bad.
You just mentioned one of the best quarterbacks like that. That's a big deal. They can give him a game.
Yeah, big deal. Texas Tech is, I think it's proven itself to be at least the top 10 team so far this season. So, and if you want to have a chance to compete with them at home, better have your best quarterback. I don't think they'll win.
Yeah.
So in that
but if
same
you want
breath,
a chance,
it's not a big deal.
yeah.
But if you want a shot at it,
Then you need Sam Leavitt. Yeah, so I think it's a big deal too. I'm with Flynn. I'm not sure if I don't think they win, but yeah, it is a big deal that you might have a shot at it because you got your quarterback back.
All right, Matthew.
All right, this one, I don't know if anybody is going to be able to answer this except Alondra on this one. Former LSU star. Stitch-head here. Baseball news.
Oh, okay.
LSU star Alex Bregman opts out of his Red Sox contract. I'm not going to begin to try to understand Major League Baseball, CBA and how all that works, but basically he's opting out of his last 2 years at average about $40 million a year. I know a lot of it's deferred through past 2030. I don't know how all that works, but on the surface he's deferring out of 2 years, $40 million a year, $80 million to not play for the Red Sox anymore, who was pretty close to so
I would say that's a pretty big deal, especially for the Red Sox. I mean, I don't know what their roster management looks like, but I would say he's probably the highest paid player, if not the highest paid player. They had that whole thing with Rafi Devers where he was like, no, I'm going to play third base. So that is their third baseman. I would say that's a pretty big deal because also the Red Sox, again, I don't know too much about their front office this season, but in the past they played a little bit of that money ball where they would just kind of piece it together with smaller contracts, but they paid big bucks for Alex Bregman, and that's a pretty big deal. But also now somebody can go pick him up.
He is the highest paid player on the Red Sox.
That's what I would figure. That sounds right because they were playing a little bit of some money ball.
So they only have two guys that make over $20 million.
Yeah.
Him and Trevor Story makes $22 a year,
and Trevor Story he's really good when he's not injured. So that's a huge deal. Because then you're going to have to move Rafi probably back.
You give up $80 million?
Right.
That's always going to be a big deal.
And you are unhappy.
Yeah,
you are unhappy with the Red Sox if you're opting out of a 2-year and
Well, think about how bad it is, how bad it must be. He was not traded. He picked this team in the offseason. Yeah. He had his pick of the litter. He chose the Red Sox. 1 year he wants out.
Yeah. And apparently you can be offered a contract from another team while you're on contract with them. It's a qualifying offer.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Apparently, you got an offer from last year from the Astros for $156 million.
Yeah.
And he turned him down.
It was a qualifying offer.
Yeah.
And he's looking for $200.
Yes.
So now he's not
and
eligible
he deserves
for a
it.
qualifying
He's going to be the
offer.
star player in any franchise that he goes to. So
Yep.
whoever wants him better pay him some money. I mean, last season or it wasn't even. It was the summer that he was up for grabs, right?
Yeah,
I think so. So I mean, there were some talks about the Detroit Tigers, trying to get in on that.
If I remember correctly, it was kind of a surprise when he signed at Boston, right? A lot of people didn't expect that.
I think they talked about it a little bit, it was in the news, but I don't think I didn't expect him to go to the Red Sox. So I think that's a pretty big deal, yeah.
31 years old, ancient.
Yeah.
Not in baseball.
Yeah, true. Our sport, ancient. All right, Alondra, what you got?
Big deal or no big deal? I think this is kind of funny. Dylan Gabriel was asked what Monday felt like after being hit so many times in Sunday's game versus the Steelers. I don't know how many sacks he had, but I guess he got sacked a bunch in that game. And his response was, "My mom used to beat my ass when I was a kid, so I don't think anything will live up to what my mom did.
Wow.
Nah, I'm just playing around, but I'm good."
I know. Yeah,
he was like, "Nah, JK."
He got that
no,
belt.
he was for real.
Yeah, he was for real.
He was sacked
that's some PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So big deal or no big deal? Dylan Gabriel being okay with sacks because his mom used to beat his ass.
All right.
Big deal, because the more Dylan Gabriel talks, honestly, the more I like him.
Yes.
It's like he was kind of a quiet guy in college.
Let's
Like,
do more domes.
We didn't
More
see him a
domes.
ton until like right before the draft. I like Dylan Gabriel.
Wouldn't that be unreal?
Yep. I say,
I like it. I actually like it.
I love him.
You know, not a big deal because I definitely got the belt growing up.
hey, big deal.
You didn't.
Hey, public service announcement: spank your kids if they're bad. What?
I'm with the spanking lobby.
Oh man, Tay, you didn't answer. Did you not get the belt growing
Oh,
up?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for
All right.
sure.
You got the belt from Dad. Mom used to use a Sherwin-Williams paint paddle.
Okay.
Paint stick.
My grandma was a fly swatter.
Yeah.
I'm all about the positive reinforcement philosophy in parenting. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was-
Love them up. Love them harder than anything in the whole world.
Yep.
Talk them up. But sometimes you got to understand when you've crossed the line.
Yeah. The old Jimbo Fisher method.
Yeah.
Get after
Right.
you a little bit, then you know I had to do that, right?
You know how to do that, but let's come talk about it.
All right, that's a good one, Alondra. Tay, what you got?
Matt might think 31 is ancient, but not for these guys because tonight the Steelers and Bengals play. 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers, 40-year-old Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
But it's not just football because Max Scherzer got the nod in Game 4 tonight for the Blue Jays. Also 41 years old. Actually, he'll be just the 5th player to appear in a postseason game with 6 different franchises. So shout out to Max Scherzer. But 3 41-year-olds doing battle all tonight. 40 is the new 20. Big deal or no big deal.
Let's go. We've always said it here.
Always.
We've always said
said it.
40's the new 20. We got 2 hosts that are
Big
proving
deal.
that.
Who was it? I think Aaron Rodgers was given a interview this week,
Yeah.
and one of his
Cam
teammates,
Hayward.
Cam Hayward, walked by
Yeah.
and said, "Get ready for the Ben Gay Bowl."
Yeah.
Right.
Cam ain't young either. I played against Cam in college.
Yes.
He might have been young, but we played against him in
So
college.
good.
He ain't
Cam
that-
Cam's like 37.
He's
Yeah,
gotta be,
he's
yeah.
T-Bob's age.
That's true, because
yeah.
T-Bob played with him growing up. That's right.
I feel like we've watched Flacco start 48 games so far this season.
I know. It does feel like that. All right, big deal or no big deal. Tua Tagovailoa apologizes to his Dolphins teammates for his comments after the game, throwing them under the bus for skipping or being late to player-only meetings.
I appreciate that because that was stupid for him to do that. It was especially a post-game press conference in a game that you threw 3 interceptions and you were a main reason why they lost. So I appreciate it, I guess.
He said, "I've made a mistake and I'm owning up to that right now. I've talked to the guys on the team about it, talked to the leaders about it, and they know my heart. They know that the intent was right, but no matter the intent, when things get misconstructed or however the media wants to portray it, that leaves a void of silence and a lot of questions for the guys on our team now being 1-5. I don't love that last part.
Yeah.
The media didn't twist your words.
This isn't misconstrued.
They took your direct quotes.
Like, I don't even think they didn't ask you that. You just offered that piece of information. I'm trying, and I get what he's trying to do. Like, there's a fine line between, like, on how to be a leader. There's no one way to do it, and being like too hard on your guys. What's the right and wrong move? There's no like handbook on how to be a leader. Some people, some personalities need different ways to motivate, and a lot of times, a head coach's job, their way to motivate is to call people out in the media.
Right.
That's the head coach. That's not like a guy that's doing battle with you on the field. Like, as a player, you don't do that. You handle things internally, especially as a quarterback. That was the way to not, for young quarterbacks out there, that's a good thing of what not to do. No, it's good that they've realized that. I think Mike McDaniels has had to, he was kind of shocked after the game.
Yeah.
When they told him what he said, he was like, well, I'm sure he had good intentions. And then the press conference after that, a couple of days later, was like, it wasn't great.
Don't act like you can twist your words, my guy.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, nothing's
you said it.
misconstrued.
You said what you said.
Yeah.
And
Now I can sit here and take his side on the fact that, like, he was trying to do something he was trying to be a leader. He just made a bad decision.
Yeah.
So I think the intentions were there, but certainly there's somebody that's they want to give him some old school. There's someone on that team that's not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Who is, and there are cancers in a locker room sometimes, or viruses in the locker room, and the viruses spread. That's what happens, and you do have to weed those out sometimes, and sometimes they got to be called out, but not by your quarterback.
But yeah, and also maybe not to the media. Like maybe do that in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you weren't at players only today.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not good. Also, Tua, he's not all there, so I feel like we could probably give him a little grace here.
Grade him on a scale.
He thought he was in the locker room when he was.
That's true. He
was saying that.
That's true.
He didn't realize he was at the post-game press conference. Look, the good news for Miami is Tua and Mike McDaniel about to be out the door anyways. So whether they think of him, what they think of Tua, it ain't going to matter much longer.
Yeah, you think Tua too?
Yeah, I think a new coach is going to want to bring in his own guy, right? Plus, he got a big contract.
Yeah.
I mean, what coach is going to want to take that on?
I mean, you can't say like he's coming. He's just hadn't arrived yet. Like he's had every opportunity to elevate a team and give a situation where he's the reason why they're winning. And he just hasn't ever been able to do
he's not one of these guys that's having to do it by himself. They got weapons over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, before Tyreek went down, it was him and Jalen Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
He's had solid tight ends throughout his career, a number of them. He's got Devon A-Chain. Like, that's a good offense.
Yeah, it's a good offense. It's got weapons for sure.
Yeah, a lot of brain bruises.
All right, we will take a break. We've got a lot to get to still in these last couple of segments. We got to get, you're going to break down the Icy Hot Bowl?
The Icy Hot Bowl?
Yeah, Ben Gay Bowl. I got a couple names.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, God, you over there, at the beginning of the show, you were just waxing poetic about your guy. Now you don't want to preview this Thursday night football game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow. Some people change in a 2-hour span in the year of 2025. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
That was a good one.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. If you're looking for that whole home generator, you want to get that free quote, go to the website, top right corner of said website. It is more power, it is more protection, and it is the ultimate peace of mind. 985-397-1562 on the North Shore. In the greater Baton Rouge area, it is 225-300-9389. You got the holidays coming up. You're going to be hosting, having events. The last thing that you want is for your power to go out and for you to be stuck with a lot of people in your home and you don't have a backup plan. Well, that backup plan is going to be there for you if you have a whole home generator from Boudreaux's Electrical.
Yeah, you kind of get the side eye from the family coming in. Like, what's going on here? Why's the power out? Boudreaux's Electrical. Boudreaux's Electrical. Have that peace of mind. Like Jake said, like, there's nothing better than having peace of mind that if something happens with the weather, whether it's a random snowstorm, whether it's a hurricane, whatever it is, that your power will stay on. And Boudreaux's Electrical, one of 10 Generac dealers in the entire world, chosen to launch the all-new next generation Generac generators. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, They've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
To legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
What are you looking at over there?
I don't know. How are those teeth, bud? Those pearly whites.
Good. Well, I had these toothbrushes that
the throwaway ones.
Yeah. And after you have coffee, and it's like feel like you got sweaters on your teeth. You got to go freshen up.
God forbid a guy gets minty breath.
Right. And I get cotton mouth after I drink coffee.
Yeah.
I do that like at least 3 times a week here.
You've never like been brushing your teeth and walked back into the studio.
I heard y'all telling a story with Brain about your brain not working. I was like, I want in on the fun. Brain comes in, hey, I wrote you yesterday, and you're like, no, you didn't. It's like, yeah, this name that he. Oh yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, there he is.
There he is.
There he is.
We found it. My brain does work a lot. I just want y'all to know that.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm. I'm a businessman.
Your brain works in 2 ways. 2 ways outside of being a father and a husband.
Mm-hmm.
Hydration and football.
Yeah, hydration and film study.
And ball.
I can talk ball now.
It does those really well if it makes you feel better. Really well.
I don't know. I've probably gotten the most good questions out of this group.
That's true. So maybe adding radio to that?
Let's not push it, bud.
All right, so how's your boy going to do tonight?
Well,
Steelers actually sneaky good.
Yeah, they're sneaky good. Well, they're 4-2.
4-1.
4-1. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is, well, let's see. Flacco, coming off of the airplane last week, played the Packers pretty good. Now, it was his second time to play the Packers in 3 weeks.
Helps.
Which would have been so kind of pretty funny if they would have beaten the Packers.
There was some crazy stat that I saw, like he would have beaten the same team with 2 different teams in this span, first time ever, blah, blah, blah. So,
yeah, but the Steelers, they are sneaky good this year. Now, can they maintain it? Their offensive play calling, their offensive scheme has really been outstanding. Their play calling, their play design, they're doing a lot. They got an older quarterback, but an older quarterback that can still spin it. He still has elite arm talent. So what have they done? They have gone to a lot of quick passes. They have gone to a lot of there's nothing that you can throw at Aaron that he hasn't seen before.
Right.
So he is, if you're playing zone defense, he's finding the holes, dicing up, getting the ball out of his hands, which is really frustrating to defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Like you're getting the ball. You can create all these pressures, but the quarterback's getting the ball out of his hand. Now, everybody says they want to do that, but not every team can do that. So they've just done a really good job this season of being able to execute on that. And then when they get man-to-man, he's looking for DK Metcalf, and DK Metcalf is having a really solid season. Like he's an animal. He's a freak. Like we get it. He's big. He's strong. He's fast. He can catch. He can do all the things. And Aaron's putting the ball on him. I think he missed DK last week on a big deep shot that would have, it would have improved their stats even more. And then what else are they doing to help kind of protect a 41-year-old quarterback? Is they're moving the pocket. They're getting out of the pocket, getting the ball out of his hand, and then they're moving the pocket to create big shots down the field. So up to this point, their play calling has been great. Their game plan, their scheme has been really good. I can't really say the same thing for the Bengals because I really haven't like paid attention to them that much after Burrow
when Joe went down.
When he went out with the old turf toe. I hadn't like really focused on them. I know they've been pretty bad, and I know bad enough to where they traded for a 41-year-old Joe Flacco to come in and actually played pretty darn well. So, you probably wish that you didn't have the Thursday game. And so now Joe's only been there, instead of being there for 2 weeks, he's only been there now for a week and a half. So you probably wish you had about 2 or 3 more days to get him ready for his second game because you would expect to see some improvement from 1 to 2, and just like knowing the offense, being more comfortable in the play call and the snap count, like little things, like the snap count's different.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to a different team, the snap count's completely different. You're not going to change the snap what the Bengals do because Joe Flacco's more comfortable saying green 19 instead of blue 45. Like you're not gonna do that. So he's got to learn a different one, the offensive line, the whole off. Like it's just little simple things like that. So we will see how it goes, but certainly I think this has got to be the oldest quarterback matchup in the history of the NFL.
That is such a good question.
I would thank you.
That was genuine good question for you there.
Let's see.
All right,
Brady,
let's see.
who did Brady play?
Oh, that's true. Brady,
Brady was 44 his last year.
45.
He was 45 his last
But
season.
he was in the NFC because I was thinking,
But he could have played a 37-year-old.
He could have played Phillip because he was in Tampa.
It was Drew and Tom Brady. Brady
true.
was 43,
Oh, that's right.
and Breeze was 41.
Okay.
we
that was
almost had it.
Was that the one in the dome where
the
Breeze and
playoff
Brady,
game.
like the
Yeah.
Tom was throwing with Brady's kids and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was when he was with the Bucks, obviously.
Let's see. Let me do some math here real quick.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Yeah, that barely beats out Vinny Testaverde, who started for the Carolina Panthers at 44, going against Brett Favre when he was 38.
Wow.
That game was often referred to the true Senior Bowl.
No, that would be tied though, bud.
What?
That'd be tied.
It's not tied.
Hmm.
It's not tied.
That'd be a combined years. That'd be a combined 82 years.
Well, combined Tom and
Is
Drew were
84.
85.
Well,
I thought you were talking about this
said
game tonight.
43 and 41.
Yeah, but ChatGPT is saying it was a combined 85 years. Maybe they're putting the days in it.
They could have put the months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Okay. Good. Either way, it is an old bowl.
It's an old bowl.
But one of these quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, is playing at a pretty high
and
level.
let's not say that Joe Flacco's not playing at a high level as well.
Yeah, for sure. Showing up on a Tuesday.
It also helps
on a
when
Sunday.
Jamar Chase just makes catches like he did last week for Joe.
That's true.
Someone do that for Spencer, please.
Yeah, just
AJ.
AJ.
Let's go, AJ.
He's the big beneficiary of that, though, because he was getting targets with Browning. They weren't always on target. I mean, he had a couple 3 to 4 catches games. He had 10 last week.
Yeah. Not all targets are the same. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And if you have a dog, feed the dog. Let him go make a play. Good gracious.
Let him eat.
Yes. Let him
Let
have
booby spin.
let him have 50-50 ball. Let him go make a play. And when you have a dog, he's going to go make that play and not drop
That
it.
one by Jamar, that wasn't 50-50. That was like 80-20, like the opposite direction, and he made it.
Right. All right. So that is coming up tonight. And again, we got a
I
great
love the
college game
Thursday. I
tomorrow.
love the Thursday coverage. They do a really good job.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't say that about every crew, about everything. Kirk Herbstreit is like the GOAT of calling games, and so for them to get him on there, I love the pregame stuff. I love the build up. For an off, like not the main CBS Fox doing a game, or ESPN, they do a really, really good
Got
job.
one of
with
your
that.
multiple former teammates for you with Andrew
3.
Whitworth and Richard Sherman.
Tony Gonzalez, the only one.
Were you Fitz? You and Fitz?
Yeah, I mean the Jets, buddy.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. Kaylee Hartung from Baton Rouge is the sideline reporter for that as well.
Great story. So like at that point, like VR was like just coming into popularity, and it was not the same VR that we know like with the Jaden Daniels. It was like the first one. I think it was Oculus. I can't remember, but they had this VR goggles. But then in the middle of practice, it was really intrusive. They had a guy with a stick, like with all these cameras on it.
Yeah.
It would get in the way a lot. And we're like, we're gonna do this VR. We spent a lot of money on it. We got Oculus. They coming in and doing this whole deal. And I remember Fitz, like it was terrible. It didn't work.
Beginning stages of it.
All right, we're going to do it. We put these goggles on, and we were trying to go through it. And like, it was doing nothing for you. And he just like gets these goggles and he like throws them against the wall. He's like, nope, no more.
Yeah.
We're done. Breaks the goggles.
Yeah.
I think they broke it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe just threw it on the ground.
Now it's come a long way, though. Could be a great tool.
Oh, for sure. Well, now it depends on how you're using it. I wouldn't use it to like what they were trying to do, VR practice.
Yeah.
So we could go back and like
I
really
would
do
it to
practice
go
again.
over coverages and blitzes and
how
sub stuff.
How
for
Jaden was
sure.
able to utilize it so well
Yeah.
was like you could do it, but it's not like a real game. It's like a 3D Madden type situation.
Yeah.
And you could do all the plays. Now it takes a lot of groundwork by the staff to go in there and load in,
Load
and put
everything
all
up,
these load in everything and make these different defenses. But you can do it, then you can speed it up. So like you can do things at 1.25 game speed,
right?
1.3 game speed.
Yeah.
So like at one point, I think Jaden built himself up to like he was doing everything at twice game speed in the VR room, like making his reads and adjustments. So the game seems slow. Pretty cool.
All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding.
Go
Go
Tommy!
Tommys.com, Geaux, Tommys with the Y.com. Go to the website today. Go ahead and schedule your appointment with them. You can view their work on the website, testimonials of past clients, gallery of work for them. Each different part has their own section, windows, doors, and also siding, and then the other services like gutters that they offer over at Tommy's. Award-winning Stack Awards every single year. That's what you get. Go Tommys.com. All right, we're going to take our last break of the show. Not Ask the Chef. We've already done that. We're going to do Ask the Bench
Good segment. Every
when we
week
come to finish up this show here on this Thursday morning.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. 225-924-2527 is the number. Give them a call. Tell them what you're looking to do. Tell them about your dream pool, because everybody's dream pool is going to be a little bit different. And as you see here, if you check out the gallery of work like we always encourage you to do, maybe you pull something from 5 or 6 different pools. Or maybe you've got your dream pool, but you see something that they can do because they can cover it all. And you're like, I want to add that one thing to my dream pool because it is truly your dream pool. You've been dreaming about this for a long time. It's a big investment. They have financing options as well on the home page right there at russellpools.com. So go there today, russellpools.com.
That's right, Russell Pool Company. The name you think of, the company you think of when you think of high-quality custom pools, they can literally do anything. Go to their gallery, see all the pool designs they can do. If you dream it, they can build it. Like Jake, he's probably going to get a pool that's in the shape of the number 18. But you don't have to. You can do a square pool. You can do anything you want. Give them a call. Go see them, russellpools.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered gold. Brack, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, final segment here. We'll ask the bench to close it out.
I can't wait to beat those nerds this weekend. Sorry. We're going to beat the hell out of Vanderbilt.
Hashtag ask the bench. Didn't a player named Juwan Johnson fumble for both the Saints and LSU last weekend?
Yep. Spelled differently, though.
Spelled differently, yeah. Different spelling. Still a pretty unique fact. Hashtag ask the bench. Would you rather only watch Nick Cage movies or Arnold movies for the rest of your life? You can
Nick
only
Cage.
pick one. Oh, man. This is...
That was a little too fast of an answer. I agree with
Picking your
you, but it's a little too fast.
Yeah,
It showed a
picking
little
your favorite
disrespect.
child here.
No, I just think
I
Nick
love
Cage is a
Arnold.
better actor.
I love Nicolas Cage.
I'm definitely choosing Nick Cage, but not with, like so emphatically as Taylor as to
I'm
disrespect.
going Nick Cage as well.
It's
the
not-
Governor.
It's not disrespect. I just think Cage is more versatile. It's like
For
if I gotta
sure.
watch one
There's more
actor,
movies.
there's a bigger variety.
Honestly, I don't watch much of either of the two.
Well, you're doing yourself a
I
disservice not
hadn't
watching
seen
Nick
Last
Cage,
Action
but
Hero in a long time, but I
that's a
just thought of
great
it, and it's
movie.
such a good movie.
That's a great movie.
I don't know. Wonder if it's still good. In my head, it's like one of the best.
It's still good. I watched it not long ago with my older son.
It's like I have watched a lot of 90 movies with my children in the last like year or so.
Yeah.
Because I think they're getting old enough to like start appreciate it, and they've all held up pretty good from what I remember.
Hashtag ask the bench. What goes into learning a new game plan each week in the NFL? Are you learning new plays or just putting a variety of plays that you've learned in camp together?
No, it's a lot of new plays. I mean, you're putting in new wrinkles.
Yeah.
Nothing like that's philosophically different. Like you're not going to throw in like a triple option or like a zone read, like something that you're not used to. But there are certainly, it's a copycat league, especially in the NFL. Like you see, and you hear that term, like you see something work. We used to kind of like make fun of the offensive coaches for this. Like you saw a play work the week before, like hard play action fake. We're going to roll the tight end here. We're going to do this zigzag and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, okay, we'll put that in, coach. You know it's not going to work though, right? Because you know, like they probably worked on that play because they just got hit. But no, there's new plays, but there's all comes from a foundation. It all comes from something that's already at the core of that offense. But at the end of the day, you usually, it's like in critical situations, you're usually going to plays that you worked on in the first week of training camp.
Yeah. Like when you play a different defense, like when you played a team like Green Bay. Green Bay was a team that used to do this. They used to have their edge rushers kind of walk around a little bit, try to change what your rules were, and you'd work on that. You kind of change some of your calls based off that. When we played Green Bay, they were a 3-4 team, and so it's like, all right, the three big guys always down, Clay Matthews always down, and then we'll work from there. And like we kind of would, like we would never want a back on one of those big edge rushers, and that's what you try to avoid. So you kind of change some of your calls, and I don't want to say change your rules too much, but you would kind of bend them a little bit to make it work for that defense.
And I will say, like in college, your foundation's a lot smaller because like you're still learning football at that time. You're still learning how to be. It's step after high school, so like your foundation of plays isn't as big.
Right.
In the NFL, like your foundation's really big because you work on like you have plays for 3-4. You have plays for every type of defense. So it's not like something coming out of the blue during game plan. But it is new wrinkles. It is stuff like you'll have a play in there when you're playing the Lions that's called Lion.
Yeah.
For that week.
Right.
You know, you'll have Patriot in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, Patriot. Yeah, we definitely had a Patriot for Tom Brady because we always found our way to play against them and Peyton and the Colts. All right, it's going to do it for us today. We'll see you live from Rouse's tomorrow. We thank you. We love you. We'll see you then.
Off the bench.
All right, when it comes to heavy construction and industrial work across Louisiana, nobody does it better than Pala. From fabrication and maintenance to construction and turnaround times, Pala delivers safety. I know all about safety in case you were wondering. Precision and results every single time. For over 50 years, they've been the trusted team behind some of the biggest projects here in the Gulf South. So when it's time to get the job done the right way the first time, go with the pros at PalaGroup.com. That's PalaGroup.com, building Louisiana's future one project at a time.
That's right. And Pala's always looking for great talent out there. So if you're a skilled welder, pipe fitter, craftsman, project professional, ready to take your career to the next level, Pala wants you on their team. And oh yeah, they're also employee owned. Because of Pala, it's more than construction. It's about the people. Like I said, they're employee owned, relationship driven. So whether you're looking to build your next project or your next career, visit palagroup.com to learn more. That's palagroup.com.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading